See, the usual gang of misfits and dope addicts are here.
We heard from Hey Hey in Midvale. He's a rooster who lives in Midvale.
Midvale.
He's in a gang of some sort, is that what it is?
A rooster gang in Midvale.
A gang of roosters in Midvale. They're terrorizing the neighborhood.
Yeah, well, they just, they roam loose.
Yeah.
They're free to.
Yeah, like they do on Kauai.
Much like that.
I'm listening to that song thinking that is a great song. And it makes me wonder why the Strokes are not more popular than they are.
Oh, they played Coachella this weekend.
Yeah.
I know, but they're just, I mean, they're always around and they're there, but I think they should be huge. Huge. That's a great song.
Lots of Coachella stuff.
I pulled up a playlist.
Oh, okay, great.
And, I saw that sitting there and I went, oh, haven't heard that in a second. Play that. There's a bunch of them.
Reptilia is the name of the song, by the way. And it's so you played it because it was at Coachella?
The Strokes were at Coachella. That's one of the songs they played.
Reptilia, the word, is the biological class of air-breathing, ectothermic, cold-blooded vertebrates characterized by scaly skin and laying eggs, including snakes, lizards, turtles, and crocodiles. Those are all
makes sense.
Those are all reptiles, reptilia. So the song, I don't know what it's about. I looked at the lyrics and I still don't know what it's about exactly. But I like it.
Oh, you're okay.
The Jack White had a huge set. 9 Inch Nails had a huge set.
By huge set, you mean?
Just like played a long time, and 9 Inch Nails had a whole light show and everything that they usually do. David Byrne apparently had a really great set, and who else? I told you a couple of them this morning.
I've already forgotten.
Devo. And Devo closed with freedom of choice on purpose. Just saying.
You mean what
Devo.
What you're saying is that it wasn't an accident.
No,
that they chose that song?
it was pointed.
That song is pointed no matter when they play it.
That's true.
Doesn't have to be at the end of the show. Well, why weren't we there? Damn it! We could have done a big set.
We don't do anything anymore.
We could have done a huge set.
We could have done a set like Justin Bieber did, where he just sat there and played YouTube videos behind him.
He sang along with tracks from his. Weird. Wearing a hoodie and boots and.
I don't think Justin Bieber is well.
Something wrong with him?
Yeah.
You know what he's got?
What?
The Jesus.
Did he get the Jesus?
Oh yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, he got the Jesus.
He came down with a case of the Jesus.
He was infected.
Jesus.
He was infected with our Lord and Savior.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good for him. I think his problems are bigger than that.
Oh, Jesus! Gina, how could they be any bigger than that?
But there are some people saying the reason he did his set that way is because he sold his library and he can't perform it. But
apparently he did. I just read a little bit that he did a bunch of songs that are kind of not hits and not known.
Yeah. Because whoever bought his catalog didn't buy those songs.
Yeah.
Huh.
His life is a mess.
Apparently.
And apparently being infected with Jesus is not helping him.
Oh.
Freedom of choice. What you got? Freedom of choice.
Maybe this was for the Hungary election.
Maybe.
It could have been what it was about.
I'm not convinced that because the guy that they elected to replace Viktor Orban is from Viktor Orban's party.
Well,
and he's still a conservative.
So if you watch, John Oliver did a fantastic whole bit about Viktor Orban and where he came from and of this new guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the people there, and this is cautionary tale for United States, they interviewed people and they said, oh no, that guy's not a good guy either, but
he's not
it's
Viktor
that
Orban.
Not as bad.
It's one or the other,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
we would rather have. They're not super excited about that guy.
They're just glad Orban's gone.
Yeah.
I love Viktor. I'm hungry there, and I love Viktor.
Yeah, and if you want to make sure you win an election, send in the charismatic J.D. Vance
God, that guy is such a load.
to help convince everybody you should vote for our guy.
He's just a lump.
Yep.
But Donald Trump is our Lord and Savior now. You saw the.
Yeah, I saw
Are
that.
we going to talk about that?
Sure. I
You have the picture?
I sent the picture to Katie. We could. It's he's healing the sick now.
Yeah,
And picking fights with the Pope.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, and the Pope is way more vigorous than Donald Trump. So
the Pope could take him.
if they got into a real fight, I'd like to see the Pope say, "Let's leg wrestle."
So the Pope is
Oh, there it is. x96.com/live.
He's Jesus.
I was wondering if this is just something put together by AI or is that a Naughton? Remember that?
Yeah,
that
it
Utah,
looks like a knot.
It looks like a Naughton painting, but I haven't looked into it.
The Pope is a White Sox fan. So I guess at the White Sox games, they were selling Pope hat. You can get a
Pope hat?
A Pope hat.
A White Sox Pope hat,
Which
What do
which
they
is
call-
also a popcorn bucket.
What do they call that hat?
A mitre.
A mitre. Yeah.
which I love.
I think Carrie, that's the brilliant thing they should do is make it a popcorn
Bucket. All right. Well, there you go, folks.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
You betcha. Now let's take a break, shall we? And then we'll come back and you can check in with us. 877-602-9696 is the number to do that. 877-602-9696. Or you can text us if you prefer to do it that way and check in. Say hi. 33986.
So at the RNC last night, Trump.
The Republican
Yeah.
convention?
Yeah, Trump had a piece of gauze on his ear.
It was bandage.
A bandage.
Yeah,
Bandaged up from.
before he got shot.
It reminded me of a personal story, if I may.
Okay.
Are you going to tell us about the time you got shot?
No.
Oh, when are you going to tell us that story? Because I love that story.
So, my dad, Tom Barberi,
Radio legend.
longtime radio guy here in town, and a rabble rouser. He stirred things up. He made people mad, and he would get threats from people. He would get, people didn't like what he had to say. He went to work one morning, and as he was getting out of his car, walking into the radio station, this guy on a bike came up to him, and I can't remember what he said to him, but something along the lines of...
What's the frequency, Tom?
It was kind of like that, but different. Like something that let him know that he knew who he was and didn't like what he stood for. And he had a screwdriver in his hand. And he reached out and stabbed him with the screwdriver. And as my dad was...
The assailant stabbed your father with a
Yes.
screwdriver.
And so he ran to get into the radio station, and as he was doing that, the guy had a Molotov cocktail, like a mason jar full of some kind of fluid, and with a rag stuck in it, and lit it on fire and threw it at the door as he was walking in. Well, I'm at school when this happens, and it's all over the news. Tom Barberi's been stabbed as he's going into his radio station, and he's refused medical attention, and he's gone on the air and doing his show, and I'm like, oh my God, my dad's been stabbed, and
the radio station's on fire?
and so I leave school and I go home, and he's at home, and he's sitting there in a pair of sweatpants on the couch. I'm like, Dad, are you okay? Why did you refuse medical attention? Where were you stabbed? And he pulls down his sweatpants, and he has a little, and it looked exactly like Trump's ear, an absolutely pristinely clean piece of gauze on his leg. And I said, well, let me see. And he pulled it back. There wasn't even a little red mark there.
There was there was nothing that had penetrated it?
No.
Why was there gauze on it then?
Well, he was just being cautious. He was just being...
I see.
Like, you weren't stabbed. You were poked.
He was poked.
Listen, you're missing the important part of the story. He refused medical attention.
Refused medical... When I heard that, I'm like, oh my... I'm picturing him like with a tourniquet on his leg, like, no, the radio show
I gotta
must
do
go
the radio
on.
show. I'm bleeding out in the studio, but
No,
It's,
I'm
it's
sure.
like Reservoir Dogs in here.
I am not minimizing what happened, because that must have been very, very scary.
Well,
and,
yeah.
and it could have been very dangerous. But the gauze reminded me of, you're...
The only time, I think we've all gotten threatening messages.
Oh, I have an email
from time
file.
to time. Yeah, from time to time, threatening messages.
We save them all.
But the only time I ever had something happen that I thought that's creepy was I don't know if you remember this, Carrie, but I went out of the radio station, and we used to just let people in. Well, actually, we still kind of do.
Yeah.
And so it must have been this guy that we had let in. But I went out to get into remember that truck I had, that little pickup truck?
Yeah.
And all four tires, brand new tires, big slashed. Big, so.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that happened.
I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought, God, that's creepy. So somebody, not happy with the
Yeah.
way I had said something, or I'll show that son of a bitch, and just, took a knife to four brand new truck tires.
Bill, Big O's got the sale going. Oh, wait.
Well,
Well, that was a long time ago,
was a long
Gina.
Ah.
But it's a fun business, isn't it?
yes, it is. So glamorous. Ugh. Yeah, so, this is going to deeply impact the rest of the show.
We're not quite sure how to go forward.
Yeah.
The phones, there's no way to, nobody's been able to figure out how to
No.
fix them.
Nope, no one's picking up their phones. And
So the people that
Remember
we're trying
when we
to
were going to
call-
stay home today?
You know, I shouldn't say what I'm about to say, but I'm going to. How is it that this place is worse than 1506 Gibson Avenue? How did that happen? How did that happen?
At least we don't have to go out and break the ice on the horse trough.
That's true.
And make sure the horses have water to drink.
That's true.
You know.
Six.
All right, 6:20. Let's get this over with.
Okay, I'm for that. Looks like we got a couple of people on the phone. Hang in there for just a second. We'll get to you. You can check in with us, 877-602-9696, or you can text us at 33986. We'll officially begin, and then we'll go to you. Let's see. The moon is 19.2% of full. It's a waning crescent moon. The moon will set today at 4:03 p.m. Today being Monday, it's the 13th day of April in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's National Make Lunch Count Day.
Are there days it doesn't count?
Yeah, lunch is kind of a see. It's a meal between breakfast and dinner. And it just kind of gets lost in there. So, by the way, dinner is generally the main, more formal meal of the day. Carrie likes to call it supper.
It is supper.
Supper is often a lighter, more casual, homey meal. Dinner is more formal. But let's make lunch count today, shall we?
Okay.
National Scrabble Day. I'm going to make lunch count today. I have Uncrustables.
I don't know that counts.
Why? I love them. That's the Artemis.
That's more of
II.
a snack.
The
isn't
Artemis. No, you could if you eat two of them, it's lunch.
it? Okay.
The Artemis II astronauts. That's the first thing they requested when they got splashed down.
I would think that would have been the kind of thing they could have had on.
No,
No?
no, because of
crumbs.
crumbs.
Oh.
They had 10 days of nothing but tortillas, and they said we want Uncrustables.
Some bread.
Yeah, it's National Scrabble Day. International Plant Appreciation Day.
I appreciate plants.
Katie has a great appreciation
Yeah,
for
she
plants.
does.
Silly Earring Day. Wear a silly earring. National Peach Cobbler Day. Oh, man, I love that. And Unfairly Prosecuted Persons Day. People who have been unfairly prosecuted. And now we'll say it again in the land of the free. Use your freedom of choice to join us now for this all-new edition of the show for people who feel like hell in the morning. Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. It's Carrie Jackson. It's Bill Allred. Hi. It's Gina Barberi back from her travels. Katie for short, the excellent producer we have in the back there in the booth. Dawson is there in the booth as well, helping out. So is the dog, Vax, taking a little snooze there. And do we have somebody in the back now helping?
Is it Lakai?
Wait, I don't-
Yes.
So
Lakai's in the back.
Lakai, the young woman named after a restaurant.
Yeah.
And now we will go to your check-ins, 877-602-9696 or 33986.
All right, let's begin with Lance.
Hey, Lance, thanks for hanging on there in Vineyard. What's going on?
No worries. There's not a lot going on in Vineyard. But I hate to add to the political nature of this show. First, I want to say singular earring. Yeah, I don't think you can pull off. Every singular earring's got to be a little silly.
That's true.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, that's not why I called. I called quickly. So I watched the UFC event, and of course Dana has to come out with our commander-in-chief.
Dana White, yeah, and Trump was
and they
there,
were in
yeah.
Miami, Florida.
Yeah.
And they came out to nothing but oohs, scoffs, minor
Yeah,
boos.
I heard
and
that.
if you look close, if you look close, you can see Dana kind of spacing himself from Donald as they're walking in, and their facial expressions are priceless when they hear all the boos. And you see Marco Rubio's face, and you actually see Dana ducking as if people are throwing stuff at them, which is not a good idea.
Oh, I didn't see
I
that.
don't condone that at all. Yeah, if you look close, you can see Dana kind of. But anyway, I just thought it was comical. I try to make comedy out of this nonsense where I can. So anyway,
Thanks,
I love you,
Lance.
Lord.
I'm going to look for that
All right.
video. I just read about it, but I heard that it was, and it surprised me because I mean that should be his that
people?
should be his people. But there you go.
I don't know if he does have any, quite honestly.
Yeah, I don't
and if
think
they are, they're hanging by.
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
Whatever.
Lance.
Thank you, Lance.
All right, love you, Lords. Bye.
See ya.
Let's go to Spencer.
Hey, Spencer. What's going on? Where are you?
Hey, good morning. We're on I-15, just entering Beaver, driving back from spring break.
Okay. What's up?
Well, we just wanted to call. We got a car full of kids and cats.
Oh, my.
You took the
We
cats
woke
on
up
spring
early
break?
This morning. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Where do you go with cats on spring break?
Catland.
I mean, my home's in Hurricane, but
Oh.
the kids live up north, so we woke up early to get them to school, kind of, sort of on time.
Good. And I think you're a great father for doing all of that with kids and cats.
Tell me something I don't know.
All right. Thanks.
Well, welcome back.
Thanks, Spencer. Keep your eyes on
Welcome
the
back,
road.
Gina.
See ya.
Thank
Love you guys.
See ya.
Thank you. Let's go to Brian.
Hello, Brian. Where are you calling from?
Good morning, Salt Lake, almost to on California. But want a traffic update. There's a 6-car pileup on 215 South, right where I-80 get off. Is that where's that construction going on?
Okay,
So
thanks.
keep to the left.
Keep to the left.
Okay,
All
that's
right.
very helpful, Infinity member.
Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. I guess that
Okay.
I
was
think
it.
he's gone.
All right. Let's see. Text check-ins. Mixer driver Shane, welcome home, G-Balls.
Thank you.
Zane in Dallas checking in. Welcome back to reality, Gina. Who doing sports? I believe Amy Donaldson will be here. Troy of Riverton checking in. Let's see. Dirty Cliff checking in. I like to stroke a reptile now and again.
All right.
Eric checking in from Purgatory. Maybe I'll make it to hell one of these days. They're making us come to work and early. Boo. But on the plus side, I get to listen to farting around.
Oh, good.
Okay. Bill, you love Victor, you cheater.
What?
I don't.
You were doing your Trump.
Is it Donald Trump, Victor? Victor, I love you.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in from Walnut Creek, California. Bus driver Troy checking in. Mike in Nashville checking in. Welcome back and happy birthday, Gina.
Don't do that
Why?
on my
What?
birthday.
You yell at people for wishing you a happy birthday.
message.
You're a monster.
Logan the Welder checking in. Hey, Cement Mixer Dave, thank you for the wiener suggestion. All right.
It's a personal message we're
maybe.
passing along.
I guess.
Luis checking in from Harrisburg, PA. Mishak of Erda. Adam checking in. Got a new job, so I missed the boner of the day now, but I still listen to my peeps.
You don't have to miss anything. Everything's available on podcast. You can
Podcast.
listen to it later.
Let's see. Welcome back, Gina. Sleepless and Sandy.
Thank you.
Candace, the reluctant farmer, checking in. Just got back from Rome. Oh. I thought about starting a fight with the Pope over the lines at the Vatican. His museum policy is not very good. Very weak stance on public bathrooms. Good morning, lords and lordettes. Joseph from Hill Air Force Base checking in. Today is Tiny Tim's birthday. Any way to incorporate Tiptoe Through the Tulips into the show?
Well, we have Tulip Festival tickets to give away for Frank Chris Presents. How about that?
There's that. You better call in, Joseph. Chef Roy checking in. Welcome back, Gina.
Thank you.
Let's see. Government worker Alan checking in. Aloha, Lords. Welcome back, Gina. Michaela
Aloha.
Richard, who's not a dick, checking in. Retired Johnny checking in. If you order a miter of popcorn, does that not become then Pope-corn?
Oh, yes.
A miter of popcorn.
All of that has to happen.
Yes. Dave of Westbrook, Calvin of the Dell, Tristan from the most west of Jordans, Jello Salad Annie, so excited to listen this morning. Gina, glad you're back. It was fun having Victoria visit.
Oh, yeah. How was Victoria?
It was fine.
She was
It
delightful,
Great. Yeah,
yeah.
we had a nice time.
I'm sorry I missed her. I've never met her in person. You guys got to meet her in person?
Yeah.
She's in the news too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Woodworker Willie checking in. Tim the Tree Guy. Ranger Kate. Today is my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Kate.
Wishing myself a happy Monday birthday if that's possible. Jen from Mill Creek, have a great week. A. Arlo Gumby, first day back after spring break.
Lots of people are in that boat today.
Which boat is that?
The
spring break
spring
boat?
break boat.
Huh. Where was it going?
Well, you put the cats in the boat and you head off to spring break.
Sean Hartley from West Jordan, headed up to the VA hospital for work, just checking in, long-time listener. Bobtail Johnny showing up late. Colby and Attica checking in from daybreak. Lance, again, voice to text. Lance eyed Vineyard again. All right. That's traffic, please.
Yeah, we already had an Infiniteam member check in, and Infiniteam is all of y'all. You let us know what you're seeing on the roads. Crash southbound I-215 west at the I-80 interchange. I think this is the one he was talking about. Right lane of 3 blocked. Right shoulder affected there. Let us know what you're seeing. You can text us at any time, 33986.
All right. Going to take a break, play a song. After the song, it's Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll tell you how to play and what you'll win coming up. Amy Donaldson with sports just after that. News and boners all coming up. Stand by. Not filled with zombies. It's filled with sushi. And all you have to do is sit down.
Well, you've got a couple of messages from Carrie.
A couple. So let's play now.
Did he text you something?
So we worked this out on this weekend where he wanted to call in, but I guess they have a quiet time at 10 o'clock where he's not allowed to call.
Okay.
So he sent these voice memos in, and they have a couple of photos to go with these.
Now we haven't heard these. You've heard them.
You
right?
two have not heard.
We
these.
have not heard them.
I have.
So play one of them, and then we'll comment on it.
Here is the first one.
Greetings, everyone. If you're hearing this, we have left Busan. We are alive, and we have left Busan. This report brought to you by King Whiskey. King Whiskey, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a picture at x96.com.
Ask for it by name. The bad news is it's terrible and will blind you, possibly kill you. The good news is there's a lot of it.
No, that's the bad news. That there's a lot of it.
Is that the bad?
That's the bad news.
Look, all I know is that I went in and saw the King Whiskey bottle and it said, "Where's the rest of the 6-pack?" That's all I remember. Yes, Busan, where the train to Busan is not filled with zombies. It's filled with sushi. And all you have to do is sit next to it and get fed continuously. And it's very inexpensive because it's not real money here. So,
What?
also, my plan to bring meat products into Japan, they saw ahead of it and they have prohibited it, just so you know. Let's see. Oh, our first night we went to the Homak bar and had hoduk, which is this delicious doughy confection thing filled with like powdered brown sugar and apples, and for some reason they served it with a side of tortilla chips and ketchup.
No. It was their version of chips and salsa, but for some reason it was like ketchup-y salsa.
It was ketchup.
It was weird.
You're being too kind. Hang on just a second.
So that was the first one that he sent over to me.
Hoduk. Now,
Did you look it up?
I was going to though.
Hoduk.
Hoduc, maybe.
I don't know.
Hoduk Fook. No, that's Deputy Prime Minister of Vietnam. Hoduk. No.
That's not how you spell it?
I guess not.
Hoduk Korean. Yeah, maybe this is it. Yeah, here it is.
Okay, what is it?
Korean sweet pancakes. Let's see. They are, one of the most popular Korean street snacks. They're particularly popular in winter, introduced by Chinese immigrants in the early 1900s in Korea. They are typically stuffed with dark brown sugar, cinnamon powder, some nuts, seeds.
Yeah, that's good.
They also have savory ones.
But I don't know why they would serve it with chips and ketchup.
Yeah, I don't know. Or salsa that tastes like ketchup. That sounds horrible.
Yeah,
in my opinion. Okay.
Well, it sounds so. The King Whiskey that interests me. Because I'm guessing, and he didn't say. Carrie didn't say, but I'm guessing not only is it very plentiful, but it's cheap.
Probably.
I'll bet it's cheap.
I bet it is.
So, you take the chance of being blinded or killed.
Yeah, no big deal. It's fine.
That's
It's
fine. All
Okay,
right.
what's the next
All right,
one?
here is the second one.
So in Busan, we were looking for a place to eat, and Artie Fufkin said that Korea is known for its barbecue, and I informed Artie. I think he's mistaken. I think he's thinking of Kansas City because they both begin with K. No, we had more meat in one night than I've had in quite some time, and it's still with us. I won't get into those details. It's still with us. Then, of course, the next morning we went to the Busan Fish Market, where we made some friends, and I got to choose who lives and who dies, because that's always been my my dream. I pointed at this giant alien creature, and he was delicious, or she was delicious. I don't know. I never got to know them. But fabulous. And, of course, the gach was nice and fresh. Had a lot of great adventures. Speaking of Artie Fufkin, went to an Artie Fufkin cat museum. Did you know he has several locations throughout the world?
It's an Artie Fufkin
cat cafe.
I didn't know
not
that.
museum.
Yeah.
It was sad, but kind of cool at the same time.
It was a rescue.
It was a rescue
Because
situation.
kitties need to be rescued all over the world.
Yes. Then we went to one of these big markets, of course, where they have them all over town, where you can get some wonderful food prepared for you right in front of you. Just delicious. And then we went to a nice little park, and we left Busan in one piece after riding over the ocean in this, what do you call this?
A glass bottom.
It's
cable car.
Gondola.
That's it. Yeah.
Gondola. Yeah, it's like the gondolas. It was pretty cool. So we successfully left Busan, and there's some pictures there I sent to Katie of the skyline and all that. We have made it to Seoul, and we'll report in later. This is the King Whiskey Flower Hour coming to you, not live, from Korea. Thank you.
That picture that we had at x96.com/live, it looks like Carrie's wearing a bib or
it was captioned bib or apron when Sue sent that to me.
That's what I was trying to figure out, is if it was a bib or an apron.
So
it looks like an apron, but it could be a. Yeah. Well, I don't blame him. I mean, yeah.
That looks like one of those places where you cook your own meat.
I think it's a Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
place.
there's
a hot pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Korea. Artie Fufkin is right. Korea is known for its barbecue.
Yes.
Very
Korea, known for barbecue.
Yeah, Korea. Well, it sounds like he's doing okay.
He seems to be having fun. He's going to send us some more check-ins throughout this week and next.
It's 6:38 right now, and it is time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo. Right after that, though, it's Frank Christ presents They're Fine, They're Just Fine, the Dead Celebrity Game. Going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they are just fine. One of them is dead, and if you pick the dead one correctly, you'll win
tickets to the Thanksgiving Point Tulip Festival.
Nice. Tiptoe.
Through the tulips.
They're beautiful. I've been to that
Yeah.
years ago, and it's beautiful.
So you'll get those Tulip Festival tickets if you call 877-602-9696 and sit through a game of Frank Christ Presents. Right after this, Big Boy News and Opinioendo brought to you by.
It's the spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Plus, buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather's calling. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile. At Big O Tires, the team you trust.
And remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Natasha Lyonne is responding to a report that she was escorted off of a plane due to allegedly not listening to flight attendants. The 47-year-old poker face star spoke out on social media after reports surfaced online of an apparent incident on the flight, hours after an appearance on the red carpet at the Euphoria Season 3 premiere that caused some concern. Natasha reportedly appeared out of it and did not respond to flight attendants asking her to put away her laptop and prepare for takeoff on a flight from L.A. to New York City. Page 6 said that this caused the flight to be delayed for more than an hour. She was supposed to appear on the Drew Barrymore show the next day, but she skipped that appearance. In response, on Thursday, Natasha wrote, "My heart is with all the unpaid TSA agents at our airports. Sure was looking forward to speaking honestly with Drew Barrymore yesterday, but guess what? Wasn't in the cards. Who owns Page 6 New York Post now again?" Natasha also shared that in January, after 10 years of sobriety, she relapsed. And it probably had a lot to do with everything.
Yeah.
Well, this is a really sad story. 9-year-old boy was rescued this week after living locked in his father's utility van in eastern France since 2024. According to the local prosecutors, the child has been hospitalized and his father detained. Police were alerted by a neighbor to a sound of a child coming from a van on Monday in the village of Hagenbach, near the border of Switzerland and Germany, according to a statement from prosecutor Nicholas Heitz. After forcing the van open, they found a child lying in a fetal position, naked, covered by a blanket, on top of a mound of trash and near excrement, the statement said. Child was clearly malnourished, could no longer walk because he had been in a seated position for so long. The boy's father told investigators he put the child in the truck in November of 2024 to protect him because his partner wanted to send the boy to a psychiatric hospital. The boy was 7 at the time.
All the way around.
Yep. The prosecutor said there was no medical record that the boy had any psychiatric problems before he disappeared, and the boy had had good grades in school. The boy told investigators, that he had big difficulties with his father's partner and thought that his father had no choice but to lock him up, according to the prosecutor. He hadn't showered since 2024. The boy's 12-year-old sister and 10-year-old daughter of his father's partner were put in the care of social services. Authorities have not released any of the names of the victims, but residents of the village reached by the Associated Press were shocked. They said, we had no idea that this was going on. Well, the crowded campaign for the Democratic Party's nomination for Utah's new 1st congressional district shrank a little bit Saturday as State Senator Kathleen Reeby dropped out and endorsed the front runner, a former U.S. Representative Ben McAdams. Reeby, who was the first candidate to get into the race, announced her departure and an endorsement to delegates at the party's Salt Lake County convention at Highland High School. "I'm sad that big money rules the day, and part of me feels like I could still squeak it out, but I don't have the finances for it." And
is she going to stay with the state? Is she going to stay a legislator, or is she just going to be done?
Well, I imagine she'll still stay in her seat. She's still a member of the state legislature. So. I'm sad that the big money rules the day, and part of me feels like I could still squeak it out. I don't have the finances. Makes me sad. If you don't have money, you can't win. It's not good for people and about people. It's about this is all about fundraising. Reeby said she didn't endorse her state Senate colleague Nate Bluen because she didn't feel like Bluen is a person that Democrats can rally behind. He's been too inflammatory, she said. And in this world today, we need healing and we need cohesiveness. We can't squander this opportunity and put some loose cannon in there, she said. Speaking of loose cannons, Democratic Representative Eric Swalwell suspended his campaign for California governor on Sunday following sexual assault allegations that he continues to deny. "I will fight the serious false allegations that have been made, but that's my fight, not a campaign's," Swalwell said.
The difference between Democrats and Republicans is the Democrats hold each other accountable when these things happen, and the Republicans don't.
Democrats quickly abandoned him after allegations that he sexually assaulted a woman twice, including when she worked for him. Those allegations were published Friday in the San Francisco Chronicle. The reports came as Swalwell began to emerge as a contender in the crowded race for governor. His exit from the race comes less than a month before ballots go out in advance of the June 2nd primary, and as Democrats have been engaged in a messy primary campaign. Some Democrats also urged Swalwell to resign his seat in Congress. He made no mention of that on Sunday. The 48-hour period marked a rapid reversal for a candidate who appeared to be gaining momentum in the packed field to replace Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom, he's termed out. He can't seek a third term. Swalwell said, "I deny these allegations. To my family, staff, friends, and supporters, I'm deeply sorry for mistakes in judgment I've made in my past." That followed a video post on Friday where he apologized to his wife, but he continues to deny the allegations that it seems pretty clear. It seems pretty clear that there's enough there. University of Utah, measles exposure. Parents in Salt Lake are trying to figure out if their kids are fully vaccinated. What do you mean you're trying to figure out if your kids are fully vaccinated? You should know. After some received notifications about a recent measles exposure at University of Utah daycare. So we got the notification. Her son is vaccinated, so we feel comfortable sending him to daycare, said parent Charlie Smith of her son. Utah now has more than 500 measles cases, including over 100 in just the last 3 weeks. That's more new cases than South Carolina, where the outbreak has started to slow down.
Thanks, Joe Rogan.
Health experts shared how most cases are in people who are not fully vaccinated. It's a trend that holds in Salt Lake County. The Juab School District has confirmed student measles case, at least one, and measles resurges actually in South Carolina, according to a story today. They are having a horrible problem with it there. Well, our friend Victoria, we'll get into this now. Usually when the University of Utah hosts scholars to speak, it doesn't involve musical numbers and an inflatable shark costume.
It doesn't?
But that's exactly what happened on Friday when the U's Tanner Humanities Center presented an academic symposium all about the Real Housewives of Salt Lake. Scott Black, the center's director, told people gathered at the Eccles House that for months people kept asking why the symposium had been in the works. It's clear, he said, that the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City matters to us. In a series of presentations, speakers dissected the cast members' interactions, their fashion choices, their religious practices, and even how their occasional hostility toward each other mirrors the cannibalistic behaviors of Mormon crickets. Crystal Rudds, an assistant professor at the University of Utah of English, said that she had the most fun in her entire career at this event. She presented a talk about how AI-generated baby parodies of the Real Housewives may mask the more nefarious aspects of AI-produced video. Organizers said they reached out to cast members, but were told they were busy filming season 7. They wanted to see if they could get some of the cast members to come. Brittany Bateman, a friend of the Real Housewives featured on the last 2 seasons, welcomed attendees through a video message, however. And let me skip down here. A lot of people speaking. I think Sean Means wrote this story. So here, Victoria Gonzalez, an attorney who recaps reality TV for X96's Radio from Hell show, grew up in West Jordan and now lives in Chicago. She described a moment when she went to the gym wearing her Bad Mormon sweatshirt, a promotional item from Heather Gay's first book. And the man at the front desk asked her about it. He's like, "Oh, my God." And for the next 30 minutes, we stood there talking about the show, she said. Then there were a lot of other presentations, but it was a successful day. And it sounds like Victoria acquitted herself very, very well. J.D. Vance says talks with Iran have ended. I'm not even convinced they ever were.
No.
They were ever begun.
No.
And now we're talking about we're going to blockade the Strait of Hormuz.
You can't blockade it. We're going to blockade it.
That's exactly what it is.
I know. And this is a nice story. You might like this, Carrie. He'll cheer you up. A national ice cream chain is opening its first location in Utah.
All right.
In part of Salt Lake City that typically doesn't see a lot of big trendy names from the food world, really. Salt and Straw.
Oh, really?
Is coming to Trolley Square.
Isn't that a Disney?
Well, they have one in Disney, but they have them a lot of places.
The They'll be in Trolley Square. It's where the Hive Market used to be, downstairs from the Rhodesia Grill. So it'll be right on the front, in the front, on the 7th East Side, I think.
Oh, yum.
The publicist's email didn't provide the opening date for the ice cream shop. However, it mentioned that the new Salt and Straw location will feature collaborations with regional partners and reflect Utah's seasonal ingredients and history in its menu. Salt and Straw was founded by Kim and Tyler Malik. It's known for its twists on ice cream parlor classics.
They gonna have funeral potato ice cream? Are they?
I probably not, but they probably will have fry sauce ice cream. So here's some of their sort of the ones that they're known for, the flavors: chocolate gooey brownie, sea salt with caramel ribbons.
That's good.
Salted malted chocolate chip cookie dough.
Even better.
The Salt Lake menu will feature Salt and Straw's over-the-top rotating monthly flavors like cherry red velvet cheesecake and chocolate malted potato chip cupcake. And according to Salt and Straw's website, the company uses ice cream as a blank slate for storytelling. One of their collaborations last year with Taco Bell, the Taco-Latte, a chocolate-covered ice cream taco.
Ooh.
Taco-Latte is a successor, of course, to the Klondike Choco Taco that everybody misses.
Yes.
So there you go. They have locations, here you go, Gina, Arizona, California, Florida, Nevada, New York, Oregon, Washington, and New Hampshire, and locations at Disney theme parks in Florida and California, and at the Paris and Flamingo Hotel casinos in Las Vegas. So they've done very well for themselves, and there you go. All right.
It good. Yeah. All right. Sports, weather. Oh, no, not sports, because Amy Donaldson will be doing
standing
sports.
right there.
Yes.
Weather, 40% chance of showers, mainly after 3 p.m., partly sunny, high near 59. Let's see, traffic. Let me refresh this, give you the most up-to-date information that I have available to me. Crash southbound I-215 west at milepost 22. That's the I-80 interchange in Salt Lake, right lane of 3 blocked. Friend of the program says I-215 southbound backed up to 2200 north. Thank you, whoever sent that in. 33986 is where you let us know what you're seeing out on the roads.
Frank, good morning.
Oh, hello, everyone.
It's Frank Chris, ladies and gentlemen. Gina, did you miss Frank?
I did miss you, Frank.
Oh, I missed you.
Oh,
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
I heard there was an accident.
We'll tell you all about it.
Well, Gina can't go anywhere where there isn't some sort of an accident. Frank is a Grim Reaper, the Reaper of celebrity souls. And Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
Frank gives me a list of actors, 4 actors. 3 of the actors on the list Frank is happy to report.
Well, they're just fine.
But one of them Frank has taken. You see, it's Frank's job to reap the souls of celebrities when they die. And as you can hear, he's not happy about having to do it. No. Not because it's hard work.
No.
It's just sad work for you, isn't it?
I love our precious celebrities.
You want them to live forever and ever.
If it were up to me, yes, they would.
You hate to see any of them shuffle off their mortal coil.
Everything they say and do is right, except for Kevin Sorbo.
So we play the game, Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just
And do we have a contestant?
Angela is here.
Angela, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm just fine.
That's good to know, Angela. Angela, if you can identify the dead celebrity on this list that Frank has given me, you will win a prize, which is what, Gina?
Celebrate spring at Thanksgiving Point's Tulip Festival now through May 16th with over 1 million blooms, over 50 acres with live music, classes, tours, and more. More at x96.com.
Well, Angela, are you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Because it is Unfairly Prosecuted Persons Day, Frank has given me a list of actors in productions about people who have been wrongfully accused of crimes. Here we go. Number 1, Vera Miles, best known for playing Lila Crane in Psycho. She was also in Tarzan's Hidden Jungle, The Searchers, A Touch of Larceny, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, Follow Me Boys, and Sergeant Riker. Her wrongfully accused movie is The Wrong Man, I believe also a Hitchcock movie, based on a true story about a musician played by Henry Fonda, arrested for robberies that he did not commit. Number 1, Vera Miles. Number 2 is Austin Pendleton. Pendleton's 6-decade career included roles in films including Catch-22, What's Up, Doc?, The Muppet Movie, Short Circuit, A Beautiful Mind, and The Great Smoky Roadblock. His wrongfully accused movie, My Cousin Vinny, a comedic take focusing on two New Yorkers who are mistakenly arrested for a convenience store murder in Alabama. Number 2, Austin Pendleton. Number 3 is Jim Beaver. He appeared in a lot of popular films, including Sister Act, Sliver, Bad Girls, Adaptation, and Magnolia. He also created the role of Whitney Ellsworth on Deadwood. He was also on the series Supernatural, Big Love, Breaking Bad, and Justified. His wrongfully accused movie, The Life of David Gale, a death penalty opponent, finds himself on death row for the murder of a fellow activist. And finally, Wayne Rogers. He was Trapper John McIntyre on MASH and Dr. Charlie Michaels on House Calls. He was a regular panel member on the Fox News Channel stock investment television program Cashin' In, as a result of having built a career as an investor, investment strategist, and money manager. His wrongfully accused movie, well, he had a role in the TV show The Fugitive, about Dr. Richard Kimball on the run after being wrongfully accused of murdering his wife. One of those actors is dead. Angela, can you spot the dead one?
Is it Pendleton?
No.
No, he's fine.
He's getting up there. He's 86, but he's still with us. Let me give you just another shot at it. Listen carefully. Is it Vera Miles? Is it Jim Beaver? Or is it Wayne Rogers?
Wayne Rogers?
Yes, Wayne Rogers. He died in 2015. He was 82 years old. Angela, unlike Frank, we believe in second chances here on the show. And you get those tickets to the Tulip Festival. Congratulations.
Oh, awesome. Thank you.
You're
Hang
welcome.
on the line, Katie. I'll get some information from you.
Well, I have to go check on a few celebrities today. It's their birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
Ron Perlman,
Yeah.
76 today.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was Hellboy.
Yeah.
So he knows all about it. He'll be
Oh,
prepared.
he knows.
Yeah.
And he's tough, too.
Yes. Ricky Schroeder's only 56.
Oh, yeah. You ought to check on
I
him.
really ought to check in on him real hard. But Al Green is 80 today.
He's fine.
Oh, he says he's tired of being alone. I guess I'll go visit him.
No.
Take him to the river. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Frank.
That crash southbound I-215 west at North Temple. All lanes are now open, but you can expect some residual delays in that area. Do you have delays in your area? Where's your area? I don't know unless you text us 33986. Salt mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney. It's our friend Wade Taylor. Attorney prepared paperwork with 0 court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com for your free consultation.
All right, short break, and then sports with Amy Donaldson. Also, Boner of the Day coming up. Stand by for all of that. KXRK Provo.
Vaxildan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
You have a list?
A list? Okay.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
This is old-fashioned manners that society has abandoned. And on this list, which is what made me think about it, removing your hat when you're indoors.
Yeah.
Now, Kerry makes a big show of putting on his hat every morning at the beginning of the show. But customarily, etiquette guides us to remove our hats upon entering indoor spaces. Yeah. People don't do that.
And don't throw your hat on the bed. It's bad luck.
Well,
That's not etiquette. That's just common sense.
That's cowboy lore. You're supposed to not put the hat right side up. You can put the hat upside down on a bed, but not right side up.
Oh, okay.
Is a thing.
All right.
For some reason. Hand kissing.
Charmed.
Dating back to the 17th and 18th centuries, the ritual of hand kissing. You still do a hand kiss?
Not so much anymore since COVID, but I have been known to be a hand kisser.
Bill Allred, known hand kisser.
Yeah.
Addressing letters, dear sir or madam.
Right. Well, it's better than hey you.
Hey.
Listen up, jerk.
There was a time you would only send professional emails during business hours. Do you remember this?
No,
yes.
I don't remember that.
There was a time where that was etiquette is one.
Yes.
I can't.
It was very brief.
Or on a Saturday or on a...
It was very brief.
I missed that. Sending thank you cards.
Yeah.
People don't do that anymore.
That's something everyone should be better at.
Yeah.
But
And here's my favorite. Women remaining seated when being introduced. So
Please don't get up.
No,
don't get up. No, you don't. Please.
Toasting with alcoholic beverages. Haven't you been somewhere when somebody's offering a toast and you're like, oh, you can't toast with water? That's bad luck.
yeah.
But
Well,
I have never heard anybody say that.
I don't refer to it as bad luck. I refer to it as a waste of time.
Yeah.
the conventional norm gradually waned as time progressed, allowing space for a broader array of inclusive toasting alternatives, like sparkling cider or non-alcoholic.
Back to your email thing.
Yes.
Apparently, that email business hours thing, that is apparently law in France.
I like that law.
Yeah.
And it's email, not just mail.
Yeah.
It's
And
email.
between their their medicine, their hospitalization and everything, and that reason enough to move there.
And they have young gay prime minister.
And the food.
I'm going to start doing that. Just make sure I don't send any business email outside of 9 to 5.
It's funny, I don't. I don't think I do.
I
anyway.
probably do.
Not business email.
Or if
I
you
don't.
receive one, do you do this where you go, yeah, I read that, but I'm not going to do anything about it
I do
until
that all
Monday?
Yes, I do that all the time.
I think I'm not even going to open them.
You send me something Friday after 5 p.m., business-wise. I'm not going to touch it.
Don't even open it. Yeah, don't open it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other things on
That's
there?
it.
That's good.
All right.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
From Magna also has a meeting with Ronald Reagan in Magna.
Magna. Sorry. Is this sponsored?
Oh, no. Oh, heaven. no.
Really?
Amy Donaldson Sports. Break.
She's joined us in the studio, Amy Donaldson. She is here to talk about sports, but Amy's not just a sports reporter. She's also a podcaster and a writer. And her podcast
The
is
Coach's Book Club.
Yeah, and it's what's the
New
new one?
episode today is with former BYU runner Courtney Wayment. She was an Olympian in 2024, and actually tells a really fascinating story about her unlikely journey to getting to the Olympics as a steeplechaser. Okay. So yeah, really interesting woman, and love talking.
Did she
to
ever
her.
catch the steeple?
No, she didn't.
Never caught it.
No, I mean, don't you only catch it if you get a medal, right?
I know people chase them a lot, but
Yeah, that's the point. That's the fun. It's about the chase.
It's about the chase.
It's about
not
the chase. It's
not
about
capturing the.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we have some hockey news. The Utah Mammoth, they clinched their first Stanley Cup playoff spot with a Thursday night win, 4-1 over Nashville, and then they lost back-to-back games. Saturday, 4-1 against the Hurricanes, and Sunday, 4-1 against the Calgary Flames. They have 2 more games before the end of the regular season, and it would be helpful if they won those games because they would get a better seeding in the playoffs. So yeah, they host Winnipeg here at the Delta Center tomorrow, and then they have a road game to end the season. But obviously very exciting that they get the chance to play in the playoffs. Utah Jazz, they end their.
Don't leave hockey yet.
Do you want to go to the Grizzlies?
Yeah, just
okay. Well, I'm just going to talk about them. They're gone. They played their final game yesterday. They lost 5-4 in overtime against the Rapid City Rush. They had a 3-goal comeback. Looked like they were going to come back and try to give the fans one more win, but
Why didn't they just let it happen?
I know.
There were a lot of people there, apparently.
Yeah, because it was, and I think it's 30 years they've.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah, and everybody assumes that it's because the Mammoth came and the NHL is here, but it's very different demographic for the ECHL, I believe.
It's affordable.
It is, and it's like
AAA
AAA baseball. It's a development. You see players that someday they're going to be stars, and you got to see them when they were starting out. But they're headed to New Jersey. They will become the Trenton Ironhawks, and and the reason they're leaving actually is the owner and the CEO passed away.
Oh.
And so it
they sold it.
It became necessary for them to sell the team, which I was unaware of.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, until I was reading about their farewell. They got a great send off though. So I that was one of the first things I covered as a sports writer when I switched from news to sports, and really loved covering the hockey players. They were refreshing gentlemen to interview.
When I was pregnant with Festus, so almost 30 years ago, we had a radio thing there where I was pregnant, and they say, we're going to have you walk out on the ice and do an announcement. I'm like, I'm pregnant. We're okay. We'll put like a carpet down. You're going to walk on. I was scared to death to walk out on
I remember that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think they meant a lot to a lot of people. So I think it is sad that they are gone, but I understand. But the Utah Jazz, they also wrapped up their season with a
months ago.
Very impressive.
Months ago they wrapped
131-107 loss to the Los Angeles Lakers.
Wow.
They finished the season with a 22-60 record. They will have the fourth best odds of obtaining the number one pick in the NBA draft next month. They have someone's figured this all out. The odds makers are at it, right? They have an 11.5 chance at a top pick and a 45% chance of being in that top four, which is what you want, right? Like they've given themselves really as much as you've suffered as a Jazz fan, they've given themselves the best odds of getting a top selection. If, however, they fall lower than that 8th spot, they have to give their pick to Oklahoma City.
Wow.
So I'm just saying,
it could be bad.
We will know if we're cursed.
It could be bad.
We will know if we're cursed when this happens.
Do you think they're going to change this whole system? Like they've talked about the tanking thing, making.
They have to remove the incentive, right?
Yeah.
So that means you have to change the way you get
your
a good draft pick, right?
Yeah.
And so that's what they're contemplating. I believe they're voting on those rules. My dog's diabetes alarm is going off. That's
no.
I had to bring her in the car with me today, so apologies.
I have a diabetic cat at home.
Do you have an alarm for that?
Yeah, my wife does.
Yeah, he has someone like me that manages it for him. Ed just texted and said, I actually found out how I could send him the numbers so that he doesn't stress all day about where is dog's numbers. Let's see. So yeah, we don't want to fall lower than 8th because it will be really, really bad. Let's see. Love volleyball. Another playoff victory for the volleyball for Utah sports fans. They advance, defeating Houston, and it was an incredible. They call it the golden set when they go to that last round, 19-17. They advance to the championship. They will play Austin. And Austin had a very similar, really competitive match to get into the championship game. There's actually 2 matches, one on April 16th and one on April 18th. And I believe they're on the USA Network. You can watch those games on 16th and 18th. And then, it is USA Network. Rory McIlroy wins his 2nd straight Masters.
Which I am fine. He's a nice guy.
I think a lot of people are fine. And I will say, since I've been doing the Coaches Book Club, I pay a lot of attention to what players and coaches say about like their process to succeed, right? Like how do they deal with disappointment or setbacks? And he is one. If you're looking for some motivation, just get on YouTube and or Instagram and look at some of the things he said post press conferences or when he's struggling. He's really masterful at saying, don't focus on the end goal or the thing you're just like, you really want so much that you almost strangle it. Like focus on what you can do in this moment right now to do better. Like, to, if it's take a breath or, change your habits, whatever. But he's a really fascinating guy. But he becomes only the 4th player in history to win 2 straight green jackets. Jack Nicklaus, Nick Faldo, and Tiger Woods, the only other players who won back-to-back Masters.
So this is something we should do sometime. So when you win the
Masters?
Well, no. When you win the Masters, you get to pick a meal, like Plan out a meal that everybody has. Like it's almost like what would your last meal be if you were, on death
Like death row?
But no, it's like that. It's
So
like
you get
that.
to pick a meal that you will eat. Is
Well,
that what?
I mean, it's supposed to be like these are all of my favorite things, and it's
Okay.
like outrageous. It's like lobster and
It's like the last meal.
Yeah.
What would you do?
And who provides that? The master.
the masters. Yeah,
Okay.
and but it's like a crazy amount of food because it's not just like a main and a side. It's like everything, all of your favorite stuff in one meal. So we should maybe.
I'm in favor of that. I think that would be, but then the question is eating it because
Yeah.
I have covered a few of those last meals, and some of the things are super outrageous like that. Like
Yeah.
I want a lobster,
Yeah.
and I want a pizza with everything on it,
Yeah.
and I want a hot dog on a stick.
Yeah.
And it's like sort of really crazy combinations, and then sometimes it's really simple. Like I just really want like lasagna.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? That's it?
That's all you want.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that might be a good X-Poll sometime. What would your master's meal be?
Your master's meal, not your last meal. Your master's
Yeah.
meal.
Here's what he had.
Oh, okay, you found it.
Yeah. Featured a curated personal menu highlighted by elk sliders, Wagyu filet mignon, a premium wine selection costing over $65,000.
Wow.
The April 7th dinner in Augusta featured elevated comfort food, including bacon-wrapped dates. Oh, those are delicious. Yellowfin tuna carpaccio, and a sticky toffee pudding dessert.
Delicious.
I would say that I would be going hungry if I was hanging out with Rory on his victory dinner.
You wouldn't eat the
I might
sticky
have had,
toffee
I might
pudding?
have had the toffee. Yeah, the pudding. That might have worked for me. But as soon as you started with elk sliders, I knew it was out of my league.
Peach and ricotta flatbread, rock shrimp tempura. There's more.
That's what I'm saying.
Brussels
It's like
sprouts,
everything. All your
glazed
food.
carrots, Irish champ potatoes, whatever that is. And then
potatoes.
the,
I'm good.
The wine was $65,000 worth of wine and champagne, and the sticky toffee pudding. The menu was noted as a reflection of his career travels and personal taste rather than strictly traditional Irish cuisine. Oh, that's right. He's Irish. There you go.
Yeah, I mean, I would say when in doubt, I go for the vegetables. When I travel, I'm like, is this vegetarian? I'll have it.
And what else is going on?
That's about it. I mean, we're
Really?
in that weird, like the NFL draft is coming up. We're in that weird little moment after March Madness. It's a couple weeks of like, let's pay attention to sports we don't always pay attention to. Right? So,
By the way, Irish champ potatoes, creamy mashed potatoes mixed with butter, milk, and finely chopped scallions.
I am a fan of champ potatoes.
Yeah.
I will.
Sounds good.
I've had that.
Yeah.
See, I could just fill up on that. No need for the
Extra taters.
no need for the elk sliders here. So yeah, that's about it.
It's a slider. It's little. Come on.
Yeah, come on. You just slide it in.
Yeah.
It's great. Delicious. I bet you'd actually like it.
Oh, I would take that bet and I would win. I grew up in Alaska where we had game. I've had moose meatballs and
Moose meatballs.
yeah, not a fan.
Bill, can anyone get you
I
to eat
barely
moose
can eat
meatballs?
meat. Okay,
No.
let's just be real. I can eat seafood. Now listen, they served salmon at everything in the world. I just thought that was a staple growing up, and then I came away from the sea and I have to pay a lot of money now.
All right. Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, thanks.
Amy Donaldson, AD on Sports on your social medias. Traffic, Gina, please.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good commute so far. The only accident this morning was that one I was telling you about in North Salt Lake. And now my computer is frozen. This isn't good. Okay. Okay. So text us if you see something. That's weird. It's not doing anything. I'm going to refresh this and get right back to you. How about
Restart
that?
that. Why don't you?
All right, we got boners coming up here. The candidates you'll be voting for this time. Boner candidate number 1. I'm telling you, do not let them get their foot in the door. Boner candidate number 2. They almost killed him again. And boner candidate number 3. If you're looking for a story to serve as an example of irony, well, here you go.
All right. We got Boner of the Day, Big Boy News, all coming up after a short break and a song. Stand by for that.
We're going to pay you $1,000 to listen to X96. Tune in every weekday now through February 3rd. Sorry, I'm just reading what's in front of me.
Through February? What?
I'm Ron
Why would
Burgundy.
Why would somebody write that?
I don't know. For a while now, we're going to be doing this
I mean, it's really
contest.
not your fault.
7:15, 10:15, 1:15, and 5:15 for the keywords. Text these magical words to 508-777-1000 and you'll be entered to win. Every keyword means another chance to win $1,000. Get more information at x96.com. Your keyword for this hour is bank. B-A-N-K, bank. Text that to 508-777-1000 now to win.
Thank you. All right.
X96.
We're moving our desks here at X96 at Broadway Media.
It's a process.
Yeah. And going through all this old crap to, throwing some of it away. And
I hate my new desk, by the way.
Do you?
I don't like it. I don't like where it is.
Yeah, I don't like mine either. Is it?
Well, because our cubicles now have the high,
the high
there's
wall.
some privacy.
Now people can't see when I'm sleeping.
These are the low wall where people can just look at.
Look right at
Don't
you.
look at me.
Yeah.
You can see what I'm doing, and
Yeah.
I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
But I was going through my desk yesterday, and I found this, and there's a picture of it at x96.com/live. It's my Tandy Leather discount card. I'm a wholesale club member, the Gold Wholesale Club. Tandy Leather. Now,
temporary card.
Yeah,
it's only good for 2 days.
I know that. I can't figure out what the hell this is. It says Tandy Leather Company, and I printed my name, Bill, and Bill at x96.com. And I'm a wholesale club member, good for 2 days. And then on the back of the card, it says, this certifies that the person in possession of this card will receive the benefits of gold membership on May 11th and 12th, 2018.
Do you purchase a lot of things at Tandy Leather?
I don't. First of all, I didn't know that Tandy Leather was still in existence.
It's 2018. Is it still in existence?
I just looked it up. Yeah,
Okay.
there's a store at on State Street, 1107 South State Street. It's, if you think about it, you've seen it. You pass it, but I thought it was closed. And then there's another one in Salt Lake. There's one in Riverdale and one in Orem. And so I'm searching my mind. Why did I go into a Tandy Leather store?
Were you making a wallet?
Well, I looked. I don't have any moccasins. I don't have a wallet that I made.
And you kept this for some reason. Oh, they're having a 50% off sale this weekend for St. Patrick's Day.
Are they now?
And Tandy Leather, it's an interesting kind of story. Established in 1919, and they were leather crafting. That's what they do.
Mm-hmm.
And you could make. And I remember people making moccasins and belts and wallets. And things with Tandy Leather kit.
Because in junior high, we had, shop class, and that was one of the things you could do, was the leather kits, and there was usually a knife sheath.
Yeah.
Ooh. A hunting knife sheath.
I remember that.
I made my dad one with his name on it.
So there is that, and also you should remember Tandy Leather, Radio Shack was they think they're having some trouble, and Tandy Leather bought up Radio Shack and merged with Radio Shack, and for a long time. So I was hoping maybe this was for the Battery Club at Radio Shack.
Nope.
But then I found another card, and I was in the Battery Club.
That's a
too.
different card, yeah.
Yeah.
Because when I think electronics, I think also leather goods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did think the Tandy Leather had gone out, and they did for a while apparently, and they just became a wholesale mail order business. But then somebody took it over and says, "No, we're going to open up those shops again." And they opened, and now
I'm surprised they're able to keep going.
And didn't Tandy also make computers or calculators?
I don't
I'm
know.
not sure.
I've got their web page or their Wikipedia page here.
At one time?
No. I think it was. They did merge with Radio Shack for a while. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
You can get a moccasin kit for $42.49.
Does that come with beadwork?
No, that's extra.
Tandy computers were a thing. It's probably just not the same company. Oh, Radio Shack sold Tandy computers.
Oh, the Tandy Corporation. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, so
okay.
they did.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I remember I had a calculator that said Tandy on it. And I always laughed because I went, the leather company made my calculator.
But it's just weird that I hung on to this. Why do I have this still? And, but I think I know what I did. I think I bought something to make something out of leather for my son, I think, for Christmas.
That sounds right.
I think that must be what it was.
Did you make him a utility belt? I'm looking at all the kits you can buy.
Or I got, maybe it was that because I don't make stuff very well.
A hatchet sheath?
Maybe I got him some stuff to make something for his mother. Maybe that was it. 2018 was a long time ago.
Speaking of moving offices, my work just moved us 1/2 a mile away, and we have to walk our lab samples between buildings.
Oh, that sounds dangerous.
On top of that, we now have the short walls as well. It makes me feel like someone is waiting for me to be off task.
Sid. Not to have a meeting on the air.
Oh, okay.
But
let's do.
Those other cubicles we used to be in, over on the other side,
They are dedicated.
they're all empty.
They won't be for long.
But someone was saying maybe they're not coming there.
Mexican radio's coming there. Spanish radio.
Why can't they take the short cubicles?
I
don't we have seniority? Don't we have seniority? We have seniority. Why don't we get to pick? Right?
Gina, we have never been the masters of our own fate.
But
the captains of our souls. We have never been. We work for the man, and we do what the man tells us.
Well, we don't diva it very often.
That's true. We don't play the divas very often.
No, I don't. We almost always are team
Bill,
players.
you've been talking about homesteading.
Oh,
maybe we should homestead.
I think we homestead
the office cubicle homestead challenge.
I think we just move in there and wait for someone to tell us we have to
you
leave.
got to go.
I think,
and then we point to our new desk and say, "You're over there."
Yeah, there's a desk.
I think you would be in trouble because it would require someone moving a computer for you
I
over
haven't
there.
used a computer at my desk in 4 years.
Gina, that's because you don't work here.
It's true. It's funny you fighting for a desk.
I mean, really.
I need a place to
If
keep
anybody
my
needs a
stuff.
desk, it's Katie.
Yes. Oh yeah. By the way, Katie got kicked out of her desk.
Altogether.
Yeah.
There is no desk.
The producer's booth is her office.
Maybe
now.
we could make her a desk out of leather.
But at least you have a door. I'll give you that.
You
I don't.
can
Yeah.
have privacy.
I've
you
always
have privacy in there.
I've always wanted a door. I don't. Yeah.
You know there are empty floors in this building. Do you
Yes, there
remember
are.
a couple of buildings ago, because we've done this a long time for lots of different people, they had a building over by the temple where we had an entire floor to ourselves.
Yeah. Well, the top floor was studios and the other people. And then we were down on the third floor. And we had our own huge office to ourselves.
Sofas.
Yes.
All that kind of stuff.
A door we could close.
I think we need to go to Fort Worth, Texas. The Tandy Leather Corporation headquarters has a museum in the lobby of leathercraft.
You want to do our show from the Tandy Leather
Yes.
Museum?
Yes. Leather art and historic pieces of leather art. I'm going to make Katie a desk out of leather. I'm going to go to the Tandy store today. They've got a desk kit. I was just looking. It's $400.
I was surprisingly emotional about all the Artemis 2 stuff. And
Oh, I've got some stuff about that coming up in the news.
Sue actually watched it.
I did too. I watched the last hour of the whole thing. You know, entering the atmosphere and all of that.
it's like I think it was nice to focus on that a little bit.
Here's
everything else
something.
going on?
Here's something interesting about that. The crew of the Artemis requested, or they were offered screening of Hail Mary. And they said, "Oh yeah," so they were in quarantine, but they got to see a private screening of Hail Mary. And they really wanted to see it, and there apparently, and I didn't catch this, but apparently several things they said during their flight referenced that movie.
Amaze.
Amaze, amaze. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. They were just thrilled with it. They thought it was great.
All right, time now for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These are examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior. And you will decide with your vote of these 3 candidates which one is the worst, which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, April 13, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, you will vote. One of you lucky random Boner voters will receive.
I can't buy it. Got to win it. Radio from Hell Boner T-shirt.
Here's Boner candidate number 1. Don't let them get their foot in the door. In preparation of a new law, this is amazing. In preparation of a new law taking effect May 25th, Utah's top election official, Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson, started issuing letters last week to more than 300,000 Utah registered voters who had previously opted to keep their voter registration records withheld and private. Now, under Senate Bill 153, which was signed into law last month, you've got the letter?
Yep.
I forgot to bring mine. And I'll talk about that in a second. Signed into law by Lieutenant Governor Spencer Cox. That information is name, address, age range, party affiliation, and vote history, meaning which elections you voted in, not who you voted for. These will all become available to anyone who requests voter registration for a fee. However, records for those who qualify for at-risk voter status will be shielded and anonymized, but you have to apply. Now, here's what happened at my house. My wife got one of these letters that Carrie has, and my kid got one of those letters. I did not.
You did not?
The reason I surmised the reason I did not is because sometime along the line they said, would you care if we use this information, made this information available? Because people who are running for office want this information, those things that I just talked about. They want that information so they can target certain voters that might vote for them. You see, that's the whole reason for it. And I thought, okay, I don't care. You can do that. That's fine. Because there's not any real vital information there. And so I thought, that's fine. You go ahead. But apparently my wife and my kid on their ballot said, no, I don't want you to use that information. Well, now they got the letters because that information will become public unless you contact the lieutenant governor's office. Registered voters who fall under any of the following categories can be eligible for an at-risk protected designation according to the law. A person who's a victim of crime or domestic violence, law enforcement officers, individuals protected by a protective order or protection order, members of the armed forces, public figures, or anyone who lives in a household with a public figure, and a person who resides with any of these. But if you don't have any one of those to qualify you, they're going to make that information public. It will become public, even though you had previously said not to. By the way, Trevor Lee was one of the people behind this.
I was going to say,
yeah.
Who does this benefit? Who does this help?
It benefits people who are running for office and want information about voters. That's mainly who's going to use it. It's so you can get spam calls and you can get things sent to your address.
But just about anybody can roll up and pay the money and get my information.
Yeah, yeah. Now what they won't get, and this is the stuff that Deidre Henderson is still guarding. The federal government wants all of this, and they want Social Security number, driver's license number, full dates of birth, email addresses, phone numbers, and signatures. No. And Henderson and other states are fighting that. But now I'm going to go and I'm going to make sure that this information is protected too, because it isn't that big a deal unless, and what I'm saying is don't let them get their foot in the goddamn door.
Yeah.
Don't let them get their foot in the door if you can possibly help.
That's what happens.
So, so there, if you want to protect this information, find out more about it. If you got one of those letters, figure out a way to be one of those people who can protect their information.
Yeah.
That's law enforcement, individuals protected by a protective order, members of the armed forces, a victim of a crime, or likely to be a victim of domestic violence or dating violence. It's pretty broad. I bet you can find something. You know, with me and Carrie, it's easy, and people in our household, it's easy. We're public figures. That's fine. They'll do it.
I'm a public figure.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. And Gina.
How come you guys are just public figures?
You're a public figure, too. So you can find out more about it. Go to the vote.utah.gov, voter privacy information. That's where it is. You'll find it. Boner candidate number 1. Don't let them get their foot in the door. Here's boner candidate number 2. They almost killed him again. 2 women in Mexico were caught physically fighting over a coffin of their shared unfaithful partner in a video that's now gone viral. I think Dawson had it. The mourners were oblivious to the fact that they'd both been romantically involved with the man until the revelation at the funeral sparked their anger. Their confrontation unfolded before shocked audiences or attendees at the service. One woman had been positioned by the coffin, quietly bidding a heartfelt goodbye to the deceased. She was overheard saying, "Love, I'm going to miss you." However, her emotional farewell immediately aroused the suspicion of another woman present. She jumped up and confronted the weeping stranger, demanding, "Who are you?" When the woman disclosed that she had been romantically linked with the deceased, the situation at the funeral in Veracruz, Mexico, escalated. Both women asserted that they were her partner before engaging in a heated brawl directly next to the coffin. The coffin lid is nearly knocked off onto the floor as the pair lunge at each other before being separated by a bystander. The clip has since become viral, accumulating more than 150,000 views and hundreds of comments. As reported, one person remarked, "God, they almost killed him again." Boner candidate number 2, they almost killed him again. Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Well, if you're looking for a story to serve as an example of irony, here you go.
All right, boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and opinioendo brought to you by
SALT mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, and attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
And remember,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
An academic poll has found the most popular public figure in the United States today. And it is Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Pretty universally loved,
According to a national survey of American adults conducted by the University of Massachusetts Lowell, the country music icon fared more favorably than any other of the suggested figures. So they gave you,
You voted on a list.
Yeah. Parton sits on an impressive 60 plus 65 rating, comfortably ahead of Taylor Swift, who only just scores a positive rating of +3.
Wow.
Donald Trump, meanwhile, scored a lowly -18 and just 1 point above Joe Biden and Benjamin Netanyahu, who both sat at -19.
That poll is rigged.
Other figures with a positive rating include Barack Obama, Volodymyr Zelensky, Bernie Sanders, George Bush. Many of the potential presidential candidates for the next election are in the negative zone. Marco Rubio, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, J.D. Vance, Gavin Newsom, and Tucker Carlson. The lowest score, however, was reserved for Vladimir Putin, who scored a measly -65. Let's see. A man has been arrested on suspicion of killing his mother and another victim in Springville. Matthew Jacob Leonard, arrested Saturday after an investigation into 2 missing people, his mother, Sarah Johnson, and John Hendricks. Springville police said that Johnson was reported missing on March 26th. The person who reported her disappearance said she was last seen at her home March 19 with Mr. Hendricks, who was later reported missing as well. Earlier this month, police received a tip that Ms. Johnson and Mr. Hendricks had been possibly shot and killed. A witness said they saw Leonard at his mother's home in Springville, where he also lived, on March 20th, and they said they heard some gunshots inside. Police served a search warrant at Johnson's home, found blood, shell casings, and a bullet slug, and he'd done been booked into jail. Well, The bar operators behind Central Ninth Success's Water Witch and Bar Gnome have tried for years to build their next project, a tiki bar concept at the old Campfire Lounge in Sugar House.
Okay.
It has never happened. Instead, last April, Scott Gardner and Sean Neves moved out, and then the building's landlord, A&A Funk, sued them, their company, Acme Bar Company, and the Diviner Hospitality Group, alleging they had abandoned the property and owed thousands in back rent. In the months since those allegations, a three-sided legal battle has played out between Remora, the landlord, and Campfire Lounge bar operator. Gardner and Neves have countersued. It's a mess. And now another lawsuit has been filed. It's just going on and on and on. There's a very long story about it in the Salt Lake Tribune. It's too bad because they had really lovely plans for that place.
And it's a great space.
Yes, it is.
And a great location.
Yeah, I've never been in there, but
I have.
It is a great location and a great space.
It's got parking in the back, and
I wish they could work it out because it'd be a great place to have it.
Yeah.
Well, this is my headline of the week, and it's only Monday. Utahns react with relief to Artemis II mission splashdown at Clark Planetarium.
It landed at the planetarium.
Splashed down at Clark Planetarium?
Woo-hoo.
That's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, people watched it there.
Oh, is that what it means?
Yeah, that's what.
Never before glimpsed views of the moon's far side. NASA's lunar comeback, a galactic-sized smash thanks to Artemis II. The world is wondering, well, what's next? How do you top that? To people all around the world who look up and dream about what's possible, the long wait is over, said NASA Administrator Jared Isaacman as he introduced Artemis II Commander Reed Wiseman, pilot Victor Glover, Christina Cook, and Canada's Jeremy Hansen at a jubilant homecoming celebration over the weekend. Now that the first lunar travels in more than half a century are safely back in Houston with their families, NASA has Artemis III ready to go. The next mission is right around the corner, said Flight Director Rick Henfling. In a mission recently added to the docket for next year, Artemis III's yet-to-be-named astronauts will practice docking their Orion capsule with a lunar lander or two in orbit around Earth. Elon Musk's SpaceX and Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin are racing to have their company's lander ready first. Musk's Starship and Bezos' Blue Moon are vying for the all-important Artemis IV moon landing in 2028. So those two companies are vying to build the lunar lander, which will be used.
Let's go with someone else.
Donald Trump says, I'm not a fan. Well, there isn't anybody else, really. Donald Trump says, I'm not a fan of that Pope. I don't like him. I'm not a fan of Pope Leo. Trump's comments came after Leo suggested over the weekend that a delusion of omnipotence is fueling the United States-Israel war in Iran. While it's not unusual for popes and presidents to be at cross purposes, it is exceedingly rare for the Pope to directly criticize a U.S. leader, and Trump's response is equally uncommon, if not more so. Pope Leo's weak on crime.
He's weak on
Yeah, because the Pope, Gina, you know, as a Catholic, the Pope is supposed to be one of the premier crime fighters in the world. Terrible for foreign policy. I don't want a Pope who thinks it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon.
He doesn't.
He repeated that sentiment in comments to reporters saying, we don't like a Pope who says it's okay to have a nuclear weapon.
That's not what he said.
Never has said that. Never. Oh, my God. It's just astonishing.
He's saying peace. Can't we all?
Yeah.
He's saying, can't we all just get along? You know, a lot like Jesus.
You know, Christians really hate it when you quote Jesus to them. You know.
Have you seen the beautiful arch that Trump wants to build? The drawing submitted to the Commission of Fine Arts, a federal design panel that Donald Trump has stacked with allies. It will consider the project's design at its next meeting. The president has proposed the arch, which would rise on a Washington roundabout near the border with Virginia, across the river from the Lincoln Memorial, as a way to celebrate America's 250th anniversary and cement his legacy as president.
It's
all
he
about
doesn't
him.
care about the 250th anniversary.
Nope.
No. And as we heard in our check-ins this morning, Donald Trump was booed while entering a UFC event on Saturday night with his family walking behind him, just as news broke that negotiations between the U.S. and Iran had failed. While many in the crowd cheered, there were more boos than cheers. in the reception. Vice President J.D. Vance announced that the talks with Iran had stalled, if there ever were any. And I guess Marco Rubio was with them, and he got booed too. And Gina, this just for you.
Okay.
I saved this story for your return. I knew you'd be excited by this headline. Plant-based food sales decline as consumers shift away from meat imitations. Doesn't that make your heart sore?
It does.
I thought it might.
My heart is sore.
Yeah, people are not so hot on fake meat as they once were. All right, that's it.
Weather, traffic.
37, pretty cold. 37
Yeah.
right now. 40% chance of showers today, mainly after 3 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near a 59. Overnight lows tonight, very, very chilly. 38 overnight tonight. Another chance of showers tomorrow. 30% chance of showers tomorrow. Partly sunny, high of 58. Traffic, let's see. I think people are still coming back from spring break. If you got a car full of kids and cats and you're headed home, you're not seeing any accidents. I'm looking from Ogden to Provo and all the way out to Tooele, and I don't see any slowdowns there. I don't think anybody sent anything in via text. Let me check it quickly. 33986 is where you send whatever traffic or cats running loose. You can let us know about that as well. It's the spring super sale at Big O Tires. For a limited time, get $100 off select sets of tires. Plus, buy 2 oil changes, get 1 free. Warm weather's calling. Make sure your vehicle's ready for every mile at Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Here's boner candidate number 3. If you're looking for a great story to serve as an example of irony, well, here you go. The manager of Scotland's only alcohol-free bar has been banned from driving his car after crashing with almost 5 times the legal limit of booze in his system. Police found Hayden Garrity slumped over the wheel of his Volkswagen Golf. They later established that Mr. Garrity had gone drinking with friends after finishing his shift as general manager of Sober, which opened last week in the city's affluent West End. When breathalyzed, he gave a reading of 99 micrograms of alcohol. The legal limit is 22.
Well, he has to drink in the car because he can't drink at work.
Despite the owners of Sober, which sells alcohol-free cocktails, wine, beer, cider, and spirits, they have stood by him and allowed him to remain in his role. He accepts that it's an extremely high reading, said Caitlin Peary, his solicitor, his lawyer. Mr. Garrity had too many drinks and had planned to get the bus home, but for some reason he can't describe, he got into the car and drove instead, and he should not have done that. Boner candidate number 3. If you're looking for a story to serve as an example of irony, well, here you go.
All right, let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1, don't let them get their foot in the door. Did I make that all clear enough?
Yeah.
It just makes me mad. It makes me so mad. About this letter, if you get one of these letters, please figure out a way. And somebody in the chat room said, "Well, I clicked on the link, the link, and I got one of those letters, and it didn't work." I don't
Just
know
go
why.
to vote.utah.gov.
I don't know why it didn't work. It worked for me. Anyway, that's boner candidate number 1. Don't let them get their foot in the door. Boner candidate number 2. Oh, I almost killed him again. 2 women fighting over a coffin. There it is, x96.com/live. But discovering that they had both been the girlfriend of the deceased. And boner candidate number 3, if you're looking for a story to serve as an example of irony, well, there you go.
All right. Time to vote for boner of the day. 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win, the one you think is the worst. Put that single digit 1, 2, or 3 in the message of a text. Text that to 33986. Or you can call Katie in the producer's booth, 877-602-9696. Or go online, x96.com. Look for the box that says Boners. April 13, 2026. Click and vote. If you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. All right, you've only got a couple of minutes to get your votes in, so let's go. This is Boner of the Day.
Driving into work, and I was listening to my dad's station, and I heard him recording a commercial, and he was doing a mic check. And here's how he would do his mic check. On the radio.
All over the air.
So in honor of my dad, that is my mic check here for not saying.
Yeah.
All right, 7:47, time to award Boner of the Day.
And the Boner of the Day is brought to you in part by Dim Sum.
And there's a heat wave coming sometime. It'll get here. Stay cool. Get a new AC unit from Larson HVAC and Plumbing for as low as $68 a month, or save $1,000 on an ultra-high efficiency model. Go to larsonhvac.com/X96.
Just wanted to say at Dim Sum, I saw my family eat chicken feet. I would not do it. Let's see, the Boner voting. Well, it was pretty overwhelming, really. And I guess you can, I'm sure you can guess which one was the winner. The second place finisher got 40 votes. That was Boner candidate number 2. They almost killed him again. Those two women.
And yes, as many people pointed out, Bill wants this to happen at his funeral. He has said he wants a staged fight.
Yeah, it'd have to be staged.
Yeah, a staged fight.
Yeah, it couldn't be for real. It'd have to be staged. So Boner candidate number 1, don't let him get their foot in the door. 225 votes. And that wins Boner of the Day.
All right, that's your Boner of the Day for today. April 13, 2026. Now qualified to be Boner of the Week.
Aloha. And the spirit of aloha.
I'm sorry. What are you saying? I don't speak that language.
Well, I picked up a little bit of the local language.
Did you now?
Oh, really? That's Hawaiian, is it?
Yes. Yeah.
Huh.
You know, Bill, if you got out ever, you'd know.
Yeah.
So Mohammed, my son, not the prophet, for his senior trip, he graduates this year. I said, what do you want to do for your senior trip? He said, I want to go surfing. I said, okay. Where can we go that's a nonstop flight and easy to get to?
Well, there's Leighton Surf and Swim.
So we decided to go to the Big Island of Hawaii. We've been to Maui. We've been to Oahu. We've been to Kauai.
So
I've
you
not
went-
been to the Big Island.
The island of Hawaii.
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 And we get there, and the very first day there, my husband Joe booked for he and Mohammed, because Jonesy and I were not interested in surfing, booked them a surf lesson and a day of surfing. And Jonesy and I said, we'll be at the pool. Bye.
You know, this is really, you know what I got to do for my senior trip? My mother said, go to your room.
So they were gone all day and came back, and how was surfing? And Joe said, well, I think I broke my rib and my tooth.
Well,
I'm not sure what happened exactly, but
he said that?
Yeah.
He wasn't sure how he did it?
I mean, he said he felt it when it happened. Like when you're
hit the board or
hit
something?
hit the board and like, oh, and he said, you know, and they have a Instacare at the resort we were at, and he went to the Instacare, and they said, well, you need an X-ray, and we don't have that. You know, they're there for, I had a jellyfish sting or whatever. But he, God bless him, powered through the rest of the trip, including the next day when we went on a 20-mile bike ride.
Oh, my.
What? What? Well, first of all,
Yeah.
you're never going to make a 20-mile bike
I totally made a 20-mile bike ride.
Did you? It was an electric bike?
They had the electric.
Electric bike.
Oh,
That's
there you
right.
go. Yeah.
It was pedal assist.
Uh-huh.
It was not the kind that have the throttle on it that are basically a motorcycle. It was just pedal. I had to pedal.
It didn't have a throttle?
No,
Okay.
no throttle.
All right.
But God bless my husband. He powered through that. But it was interesting where we went on this bike ride. If you go to x96.com/live, there's a tiny video. I made the mistake of trying to video my family on the bike ride, and I crashed my bike while I was doing it and fell off. I didn't break anything, though.
Did you break the bike?
No, I didn't break the bike. But where we were riding was this place called Parker Ranch.
I've heard of that.
Parker Ranch is one of the largest cattle ranches, not in Hawaii, in the country. It's 132,000 acres on Hawaii.
That we took from the Hawaiians.
Well, so King Kamehameha, that's where he lived, was on the Big Island. And when Captain George came to the island and said, I have a gift for you, King Kamehameha. I have brought you 7 head of cattle. And King Kamehameha said, well, these are a gift. And he told everyone on the island that these are not to be hunted. We're just going to let them go.
Okay.
So you let, a couple cows and a couple bulls go. And
Sure enough. Yeah.
things happen.
Yeah.
And they multiplied and multiplied and multiplied.
Oh, they have sex.
Yes.
Huh.
Now, in the interim years, a man named John Parker married King Kamehameha's daughter. Her name is Kippy Kane, which I think is an adorable name. And it became the Parker Ranch, but it's has Hawaiian based ownership. And the cattle had gotten out of control, so he had got permission from King Kamehameha. Can I show you how delicious these are? Can we start eating these delicious cows? And the king said, yes, but we need cowboys to help us with this.
Mm-hmm.
So they imported
a bunch of Wranglers.
From Mexico. And they came.
Caballeros.
Yeah, vaqueros.
Vaqueros, yeah.
But the Hawaiians couldn't say vaqueros, so they started calling them. What did they call them? It started with a P. Anyway, they had their own name for them. Paniolos.
Okay.
Is what Hawaiian cowboys are. And I guess over time they got so good that they sent one of their cowboys to the Cheyenne Frontier Days, rodeo competition, and this Hawaiian cowboy won the competition against all of the back in 1908.
Well, that ain't right.
Isn't that interesting?
That ain't right.
I think this is the same place that when we went down with my wife's brother and their family, they all went horseback riding there.
Oh, probably, yeah.
And Sue and I found a hotel bar on the beach, and that's how we. And so when you tell me you went on a 20-mile, that just sounds like work,
But see, Carrie, you have to do the thing of where, I live in Utah at 5,000 feet above sea level,
okay.
and when you go down there, it's easy.
It's a little easier.
Did they have an full-on electric bike?
Nope.
And no, only pedal assist?
Only pedal assist.
Wow, that's too bad.
Aren't you proud of me?
But it's flat too. I mean, there's no.
Yeah, I mean you
ain't going up no hills or anything.
I was very proud of me, and my husband with a broken.
Why? So does he have a broken rib?
So we did the overnight flight yesterday.
Yeah.
Which you get in at 5:30 in the morning. Which, oof, that's hard. I told the kids, I said, "You guys got to stay up.
Why?
Don't go because whenever you travel, you have to just be wherever you are and the time that it is. Because if you sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning, you're not going to be able to sleep. This is what I'm telling them.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we get home. I went immediately to the couch and fell asleep.
Yep.
I did not follow my own advice.
That's bad advice.
But when I woke up, Joe was like, I think maybe I should go make sure there's nothing else going on, because he was really uncomfortable the rest of the trip. Like, we started worrying. I hope, organs haven't been.
Well, you can get a punctured lung.
Yeah.
Too.
That's why a 20-mile ride was a bad idea.
We went to the emergency room last night, and he had a CT scan and just the rib. They said all your organs look fine. But the thing with the rib is you can't do anything.
No.
There's nothing you can do.
You can't even
it.
tape it, can
nope.
you?
So you just have to
tough it out.
Feel that way till you don't.
Don't lift anything heavy.
Yeah, don't lift anything heavy.
Don't fix dinner every night.
Well, that's not heavy lifting, is it?
Well, not that you would know.
I have more stories I can tell you later.
All right.
For now, that's the bike story.
We'll get to them later.
Traffic. Let's see. A couple friends of the program were texting in about traffic. Guys, I'm worried my computer is dying. It's very slow.
Did you review?
I did. Crash on the intersection of 90th and 48th, slowed down most of 90th. Southbound Legacy slowed through Farmington. 62nd South eastbound, 2 accidents at Bangor. 62nd South backed up all the way to airport number 2. Thank you, friends of the program. Infiniteam is out there letting us know what they're seeing on the roads. You can too at 33986. Salt mediation, the modern way to divorce, no court battles, a flat fee mediation, uncontested services, attorney prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
All right, KXRK Provo. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. Bill Frost is here to tell us what's on TV this week. Stand by for that. We also have Beat Gina coming up. Stand by for all of that.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So yesterday I had an appointment for
A skin graft?
Not a graft. Bill has this done quite often.
Regularly.
Where he gets things burned off his face.
6 minutes, they find little precancerous things on my face. Because I've had some really bad ones, and so we got to get them early.
And none of this is bad. It's just let's get rid of all that. So I was there and had it done, and I was not prepared for the aftermath.
Yeah, you look pretty beat up.
I look pretty beat up. Well, which is great. I'm glad I had it done. And but they said let it ooze. Don't and it's hard because it itches, and I want to touch it.
But was it the liquid nitrogen? Is that what?
No, this was a laser.
Oh yeah. See, they use liquid nitrogen on me, so they don't do that. What you're getting?
But I'm
there.
oozing.
Yeah.
So I'm leaving my appointment oozing, and my mom calls. You might remember a while ago I told you my mom had a kidney stone.
The Sainted Mary Claire had a kidney stone.
And at the time, they said, we can do surgery or you can wait it out. And at the time she said, well, I'll wait it out.
Hasn't gotten better.
Well, because the kidney stone can move,
Uh-huh.
so it gets to a point where you're like, oh, well, it doesn't hurt anymore because it's making its way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. But then it hits you out of the blue. And it was, and she said, and she was home, and Daddy Gary was at work, and she was trying to talk me into just sitting there at her house with her till he got home from work. I'm like, no, we're gonna go to the hospital.
Now, can I guess what's happening here? First of all, she tried to talk you into sitting and waiting because she did not want to be seen.
Well, she.
Am I right?
No.
With you?
Because this is on the phone. She doesn't know this is what's showing up at her house.
I see.
Okay. I thought you were there.
No.
Oh, okay.
She's doing I'm fine. No, I don't need to go to the hospital. I'm like, Mom, you need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
So I get to her house and she sees my face and it's, oh my God, what happened? I'm like, it's fine. I just had some stuff lasered off my face. So we go to the emergency room.
Mm-hmm.
She's in a great deal of pain. We're there for her.
Oh, I'm not laughing that she's in pain.
No.
I just know what's coming.
But the first thing she says when the doctor comes in, she says, I just have to let you know, my daughter had stuff burned off her face. She's not a meth addict. She was very concerned.
She's a beautiful girl, really.
About me being seen in public.
Yeah.
Like this.
I thought she was going to say, you wait in the car.
No, but before we address any of her problems, she had to get it out there. My daughter who brought me is not a meth addict.
Didn't really want to be seen with you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So that's my quick
All
story.
right.
Maui did in Centerville. Maui's a god.
In Centerville.
In Centerville.
Wow.
Is he the god of Centerville?
He's just a god in Centerville.
Small G?
Yeah.
Okay. Is this a sponsor?
Oh, heavens, no.
I didn't think so.
He's here in studio with us now, Bill Frost. Bill Frost is a writer whose scratchings can be seen at cityweekly.net. He's a podcaster, the podcast being TV10. He does that with Tommy Milagro, right?
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Your drinking buddy.
Yeah.
And podcast co-host.
In that order, yes.
Yes. And Bill is also a musician. The band is Magda Vega. You can find many things Frost related by going where?
BillFrost.tv.
Okay.
You can subscribe and I'll send you stuff.
What do you got?
I got a couple of documentaries dropping tomorrow. This one on HBO and HBO Max, The Dark Wizard.
Uh-oh.
That's not what it's. It was a base jumper, free climber, a highline walker, Dean Potter.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
Yeah, that was his nickname, The Dark Wizard.
Yeah.
And
until he bit it.
Yeah, he's
Bill, you're giving away the end of the documentary.
He was known for jumping off things and flying, and yeah, he he died in a wingsuit accident in Yosemite Valley in 2015, and he had an incident at Delicate Arch back in 2006.
That's right. He was vilified for that.
Yeah. And so this documents his life and times. And
what's it called?
It is called The Dark Wizard.
And who's
on HBO and HBO Max. And also on Tuesday, another documentary on Hulu about a guy who worked at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport in 2018, started up a turboprop airplane. There's footage of him. It just starts rolling. He jumps in, and he takes her for a joyride. No flight experience whatsoever. But he's talking to the tower, and he's like, well, I've played video games, so I kind of know what I'm doing.
Flight Simulator. I've done Flight Simulator.
Yeah. And, so this is like a $33 million plane, took her for a joyride, tried a barrel roll, and that was it. They hear in the nickname Sky King. That's the name of this documentary.
Are you saying that he augured in?
Yeah. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And didn't make it out of that one. On Wednesday, David E. Kelly has a new series on Apple TV. Margot's Got Money Troubles. Kind of spells it out right there.
All right.
Margot, played by Elle Fanning, is a college dropout who's now pregnant, and she's starting an OnlyFans account, much to the dismay of her dad, who's a pro wrestler, Nick Offerman, and her mom.
Okay.
And her mom, who's a Hooters waitress, Michelle Pfeiffer.
I think they'd both be fine with that.
I knew Michelle Pfeiffer had to be in it if David E. Kelly is.
Yeah. And this kind of sounds like a setup for a live action Squidbillies, but this is from A24. And it's David E. Kelly, so it's not completely a comedy, but it's mostly a comedy. It's also going to be a tearjerker. Prepare to feel the feels.
Okay.
And Greg Kinnear, Marcia Gay Harden, and of course, because she's in everything, streaming, Nicole Kidman is also in here.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so that's in 3 episodes, premiere on Wednesday on Apple TV. And we have a new movie from Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. And he's dragged Paul Walter Hauser into this, which I don't think he deserves this.
Yeah.
It's called Balls Up. They play a pair of marketing bros who come up with a new twist on the condom, and they pitch to the World Cup in Brazil. It's like, this will be the official condom of the World Cup. Yeah, this is from Peter Farrelly.
I was going to say there's a Farrelly involved. Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, so if this is giving you a dumb '90s comedy vibe, that's why.
Yeah.
And they started an international incident in South America.
Of course.
Yeah, that's on Prime Video. If you're looking to watch and or avoid that,
I will avoid it.
On Thursday, second season of Beef. Remember 3 years ago?
And is it a different beef?
Oh, yeah.
We have a different beef now. All new beef now. This one, the beef is between Carey Mulligan and Oscar Isaac.
Okay.
At a very expensive country club. And, so it's not quite as relatable as the first season's road rage incident.
Yeah.
Because I can totally relate to that.
Not everyone's at a country club. So.
But, same writer and director and everything, yeah.
But Oscar Isaac invented ska, so I'm...
True, that is, yeah.
and who's showing that?
That is on Netflix.
On
Thursday.
I might watch that because I know I've seen that kind of thing happen at my club. When I go to the club, all kinds of beef. So.
Also on Thursday, the season 2 finale of The Pit.
Oh.
I know what you're probably...
that means I can finally watch it.
Yeah. Or you're probably thinking, why is it over so soon? Well, you got 15 new episodes in under a year.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment anymore.
It is.
And I've been waiting for them to stack up because the way we watched it last time was binging it. And,
get started.
So now we can start. Okay.
I watch it from week to week and enjoy it. But I probably will do it again. I'll sit down and watch all of them.
Oh yeah.
Uninterrupted.
That's on HBO Max on Thursday. On Friday, movie streaming premiere, Dust Bunny.
Oh, yeah.
This is from Brian Fuller, who's done a lot of TV, such as Pushing Daisies, Hannibal, American Gods, Wonder Falls, even Dead Like Me, way back when.
Yeah.
This is his first movie, his first feature film, starring Mads Mikkelsen. and he's hired by a 8-year-old girl he lives next door to. You need to come kill the monster under my bed.
Okay.
I think it ate my parents. So-
Okay. And who's showing this?
This is on HBO Max
Okay.
and HBO starting Friday.
I'll watch that.
Yeah, Brian Fuller's very fantastical movie. And didn't expect to see this, but I never know. American Gladiators reboot on Friday.
Really?
On Prime Video, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
The 1989 to 1993 series. If you ever wish American Ninja Warrior had dumber nicknames and stupid costumes, this is for you probably. And I'm going to accept this in lieu of I keep requesting a real life Running Man, and this is close enough for now. But eventually, I would like a real life Running Man, please.
Yeah, because they don't die at the end of this.
No,
one,
no,
so.
that's the flaw in the plan here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
On Saturday, WrestleMania 42 begins on the ESPN app, which is very confusing because it's not a ESPN, it's not ESPN Plus. It's another app that you got to pay even more for.
No thanks.
Yeah, just making me avoid it even harder.
Yeah. And the second night concludes on Sunday. This is live from Las Vegas. And I hear tickets are going cheap if you want to
go
make
to
a trip.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Sunday, from the obtusely named thriller horror sci-fi hit with Harold Perrineau.
Oh yeah. What's it called?
It's called From.
From, yeah.
Bad name.
It's not a bad show. Really.
It's a pretty well done show. I think it's the only thing keeping MGM Plus in business because it's the only thing I can think of is there. And basically, you take a detour off the interstate. You end up in this small town. You think, okay, I've had enough of this small town. I'm leaving. And you drive out, and you drive right back in, and you're there. You're not leaving. And monsters come out at night that will eat your face.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. There have been 2 seasons. I think, right?
This is number 4.
Oh, number 4.
This is season number 4 starting on Sunday. Yeah. And you will not find this town on TripAdvisor.
No.
It's just not good. And I think when this show eventually makes it to a more mainstream service, like Prime Video or Netflix or something, people are really going to get into it.
Yeah, they'll discover it.
It's a little tough right now because MGM Plus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So can you? There's a Netflix show, and I don't know if you talked about it.
Possibly.
It's with sharks.
Yeah. It was a movie that premiered last Friday. Thrash.
Thrash. Did you talk about that?
I did. Yeah.
Tell me about it again.
It's a Sharknado, but it's a hurricane. But I watched it and it's like, oh, this is one of those cheesy shark movies, but it's actually got a budget. It looks great.
Sharkicane.
Yeah, it looks really good compared to the crap you usually see from the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yeah.
And there's something about saw something about a woman is pregnant and having a baby while being attacked by sharks.
Yes. There's all of that.
Horrible.
That happens.
There's all of that. Yes.
Oh, jeez.
It's over the top.
I can't.
As a movie overall, it's not great, but it's just nice to see someone actually put some budget into something like this. So
let's spend some money on something that's terrible.
Yeah.
Rebecca watched that, and then she said that her app immediately directed her once it was done to that sharks in the river Seine in Paris.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, one. I can't remember what it's called, but
Well,
you can find that one too.
Gotta love that algorithm. That's great. Yeah, it's called Thrash on Netflix, and I can't really recommend it unless you're really into shark movies.
I'm not, so I think I'll probably avoid it. But I just saw something about it. It was the thing about the woman having a baby while being attacked by sharks.
That totally happens.
Is this really in there?
Yep.
What? Okay.
Just randomly, Sue decided to watch on Netflix Bring Her Back.
Bring Her Back. I know this
horror movie.
Yeah.
And she stopped 40 minutes in, texted me and said, as soon as you're done with your podcast, you need to come in and watch this movie. I can't watch it alone.
Oh,
that's scary,
really?
Huh?
And it was one of the most disturbing things I've seen.
What's it about?
It's about a couple of kids. They have their dad. He dies.
Okay.
And they get put in the foster care system.
Okay.
And they want to stay together.
Yeah.
And this woman adopts them both. And we find out that she has actually sought this particular kid out.
Oh.
I'm looking for this particular kid. That's all I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
Anybody we know in?
No, it's an Australian film. But, disturbing.
Yeah, and also if you ever get around to watching The Housemaid, the movie with Amanda Seyfried,
Yes,
the first hour I was skeptical. I was like, well, there's nothing going on here. This is a Lifetime movie. Then about at the hour mark, the big twist happens, and it's like, oh, okay, now I get it.
They're making a sequel, I thought I read.
Well, it kind of set itself up for one.
It sets itself up for one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do a whole series.
Yeah.
That could be a new.
Yeah, but for about the first hour, I was thinking, well, what's going to happen? There's
stuff happening.
Yeah, it eventually does happen.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bill Frost.
Okay.
BillFrost.tv is where you want to go to find all things Frosty.
Yes.
Thank you, Bill.
Yep.
Thank you very much, sir. Traffic sheet.
Southbound Legacy at 5th South and Woods Cross. There's an accident there affecting the right shoulder. Crash eastbound SR 201 72nd West out to Magna. Southbound 215 East off ramp at 45th South. And let me check our message stream. That's where Infiniteam assembles and lets us know what is happening out there. Nothing there, but if you see something, you can share it with us. Please, 33986.
Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song. It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. All you got to do is participate in the game and you'll win a prize. What is the prize?
Tickets to see Howard Jones. The Things Can Only Get Better tour, July 29th at the Maverick Center.
There's a lot of bands on that ticket.
Wang Chung, English Beat, Modern English.
Lots of them. So tickets to the Things Can Only Get Better tour. 877-602-9696. Call, play, win. Beat Gina. Coming up after these messages. Zero Res.
Have your allergies been bad? No. Everything blooming, everything polleny, everything. That means that stuff gets stuck in your carpet and your air ducts and your upholstery. You need to get it all cleaned. And this is the time to do it because Zero Res is offering right now. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean for $119 plus a free hallway cleaning. It's spring cleaning time, so spring clean your whole house, not just your carpet, but your air ducts too. I bet you've never had those cleaned out before. All kinds of stuff gets trapped in there.
You need them. Get them cleaned out. But don't look at what they pulled out.
No, because there's hair and...
You wonder where the cat disappeared?
Yeah,
to?
a whole cat worth of hair in your air ducts. Zero Res uses patented technology to get your carpets clean the right way without the use of detergents or harsh chemicals. Helps them stay cleaner longer, safe for both kids and pets, and unlike traditional cleaners, Zero Res leaves your carpet dry in hours, not days. So, 3 rooms of carpet, $119, and a free hallway. Give your home a new fresh reset. Call 866-0RES or go to zerores.com.
You're not going to be here tomorrow, right? Or Monday, right?
No, it is spring break next week.
I didn't know you were in school.
Well, the kids are. They're out of school.
And what are you doing?
We thought it would be a good opportunity to go visit Festus.
Oh, Jacksonville.
Well, but we're not going to... Well,
yeah, Florida.
So
you're going to meet somewhere?
We thought, how can we visit Festus without actually going to Jacksonville?
Going to Florida.
Festus being Gina's son, who was in the Navy.
He's in the Navy, and he's stationed at the Mayport Naval Station in Jacksonville.
So is he going to meet you somewhere?
So 2 hours north of Jacksonville is a lovely place, I understand. I've never been there.
I have.
Savannah, Georgia.
Yep.
It's not far away.
It's Old South.
But it's,
it is.
But it's Georgia, though.
South.
But it's...
It's really a beautiful place. A lot of good food. There's this place, I think it's called the Riverfront Walk or something like that.
It's the historic river district,
yeah, and
which is where we're staying.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful.
And I was looking at the 10-day forecast. Now, the 10-day forecast for here is
the usual.
More of the same.
Is more of the same.
Yeah.
Highs in the 40s and rain snow mix off and on all week long. But then I look at Savannah.
Yes.
76, 84.
Unfortunately,
79.
Unfortunately, though, you will find it very muggy. It's humid.
Humid.
Very humid.
I don't care.
But you might see fireflies. That's cool too.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Well, have a good time.
And the kids said, "So what are we doing there?"
Tell them there's a theme park there.
Yeah.
There isn't, but
And I said, "We're going to relax and check stuff out."
good.
Check stuff out.
Which means we're going to walk around.
It's a history tour.
But I told them, I'm like, look, there's a pool at the hotel. You can go to the pool every day.
It'll be nice.
It'll be
Okay.
It'll be nice.
Of course, tomorrow is April Fool's Day.
Yes.
And you find this now. I just happen to find this from Reader's Digest, which I didn't even know was still around. It says, "A trusted friend in a complicated world. 56 pranks you can pull on people on April Fool's Day."
56?
Yeah. Now, I'm telling you, I'm not going to read all of them, obviously, but if you did any of these things, you're a jerk. You're a turd.
Your friends will not like this.
Here's one called Coffee Talk. If you know somebody who drinks coffee and they put sugar in it, sneak salt in the sugar bowl.
Don't do that.
So that when they put the salt in their coffee. Wouldn't that be funny?
No.
How about peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter and laughs, it says here. Get some crunchy peanut butter and surreptitiously smear it on somebody's shoe, because you know what it'll look like, you know what? Dog poo. It'll look like dog. Wouldn't that be funny? Bug alert. Put out a sign that says this property infested with bugs, and then put it on your front door. Soapy shower. Unscrew your shower head. Unscrew the shower head and put in a bouillon cube so that your family member takes a shower that smells increasingly like chicken. Why would you do these things? What a horrible thing to do.
It's the worst holiday.
Here's one called Bad Wrap. Completely wrap a loved one's car in saran wrap.
Oh, I hate that
and
one.
then shoot silly string all over it.
Silly string.
Yeah.
Silly string makes everything better.
Gross out. Pretend that you're going to the bathroom and call your kid asking for toilet paper. When they come into the bathroom to hand you the toilet paper, accidentally smear melted chocolate on their hand when they pass you the roll.
No.
April Fool's Day.
I'm so glad we don't have to work tomorrow, that April Fool's Day is on a Saturday.
I'll warn you now. Next year, it's on a Monday. And I have something prepared.
Already?
Yes.
For next year?
I've had this prepared for 2 years.
Okay. Really? Okay.
I'm just waiting for April Fool's Day.
It's a prank?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the day off then. I'm going to ask for it now. I'm going into work day right now.
No, you're going to be in on it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, there are 56. There are 56 here. I just don't. Please don't do any of these things.
Here's a texter. Yes, thank you, friend,
Yeah.
for ruining my coffee and wasting my money.
Oh.
Yeah.
You better buy the coffee for him.
Pull the old switcheroo on a bathroom toilet paper roll, replacing it with a large roll of white duct tape. You see?
No.
Now, Katie doesn't like April 1st because it's the anniversary of the car accident that totaled her Rogue 4 years now. So,
and today.
Oh no! Wait. And now, are we still? Is our contract run out before next April?
No, because we.
We'll still be here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. And today, just on a serious note, today, March 31st, it was my mother's birthday.
Oh, yes. Nola.
Yeah, Nola's birthday, and I remember her fondly. Almost every day anyway.
But especially.
And she died like March 12th, I think it was, something like that. And I went up to the Ogden Cemetery and said, "Hey,
Mom,"
on March 12th.
April 1st is the holiday for every person you know who is passive aggressive. Yeah. If you're going to Savannah, check out the baseball team Bananas.
Oh, okay.
Total different kind of game. It's on my bucket list.
Gina doesn't care for bananas.
Yeah.
But we like to go to a baseball game.
April Fools, my brother put bouillon cubes inside of my shower head.
Yeah, we talked about that
that's just
one.
the one I read.
Yeah.
This is terrible. Get a whoopee cushion. These are from the Reader's Digest. I can't believe it. How about, let's see, you want one more here?
Sure.
One more.
Honk. Write on a large piece of paper, honk at me. Tape the sign to the back of your friend's car. So that they don't know it there, and they'll wonder why everybody's honking at them all the time. You see?
Yeah.
You see? It'll be funny.
Okay.
Might cause an accident, even that'd be even funnier.
Sounds like a day to stay in bed. That's
Yeah.
what it's.
Yeah.
Just avoid the possibility of any of these things happening.
All right.
It's time for another edition of Beat Gina. I'm your announcer for Beat Gina, Johnny Ola. And man, oh man, do I love cobbler. And I'm talking Mrs. Ola's dinner party peach cobbler.
Wow.
Lorraine can make it in 5 minutes. And now you can too. Golden, bubbly, and fragrant with cinnamon. There's nothing quite like the greeting a warm peach cobbler gets at the dinner table. And there's no secret to that old-fashioned melted butter crust when you reach for your box of Bisquick.
Oh!
Why spend your afternoon cutting and shortening when we've done the work for you? Our masterful blend of fine flour and pure vegetable shortening is already light and flaky. Just add a little milk and sugar to your Bisquick. Drop it in over a dish of juicy sliced peaches and pop it in the oven. And while you're enjoying your dinner, the magic happens. Your cobbler bakes up with a rich biscuit gold crust that soaks up all of those wonderful fruit juices. Serve it warm with a big swirl of heavy cream,
Of course.
or a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Even better.
Treat your family to a Sunday best dessert, just like the Ola family does. Any night of the week, it's elegant, it's easy, and shh, it's Bisquick. And now, when I hear the words easy and elegant, I think of two things.
Well.
Mrs. Ola's Bisquick Peach Cobbler
And?
your host, who always seems to smell of cinnamon and peaches, Carrie Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Cobbler.
I do like a cobbler.
But you see, you don't tell anybody that you're using Bisquick.
No, shh, that's your secret.
Bisquick.
Take
I
credit.
measured everything out.
Lorraine knows how to do it.
Oh, Lorraine.
Sweet Lorraine.
Sweet Lorraine.
Lorenola.
Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Gina, looks like you're going up against Darley. Am I saying it correctly, Darley?
Yes, that's
All right.
correct.
All right. Darley is who you'll be playing against. And Darley, you got to. We're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game if you call it correctly, heads or tails.
Let's go ahead.
All right. Let's see what happens. It is heads.
You're one step closer to getting these tickets to the Things Can Only Get Better tour July 29th at the Maverick Center, featuring full performances by Howard Jones, Wang Chung, The English Beat, and Modern English. Information and tickets available at x96.com.
All right. You're going to get those tickets if you play the game correctly. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. First question is for you, Darley, because you won the coin toss. First question you get to answer on your own. If you get it correct, you get the point. If not, I'll allow Gina to answer the same question. And if she gets it correct, she'll steal your point away. All right, so you got your choice. I got two categories. I'm going to let each one of you choose back and forth. Twin Peaks trivia or Fern Gully trivia?
What?
Yeah.
Let's go Fern Gully.
Fern Gully trivia. All right. Darley.
They're very similar programs, Gina.
Sure. Let's see. What rainforest is the setting of Fern Gully based on? Based on. Is it 1, Casa Bonita? Is it 2, the Rainforest Cafe? Is it 3, the Australian rainforest? Or 4, the planet Pandora?
I'll go C, 3.
Australia.
Yes.
There you go.
1 point for you, Darley. Now we go to Gina.
Twin Peaks or Fern Gully?
Twin Peaks.
All right, Twin Peaks. Gina, The one-armed man used to have a tattoo on the arm that he lost. What was the tattoo of? Was it one, the words, "If found, please return to Mike"? Is it 2, a QR code for the daily specials at the R&R Diner?
That would be handy.
3, the words, "The owls are not what they seem"? Or 4, the words, "Fire, walk with me"?
The owls are not what they seem.
See, I threw that in there.
Yeah.
Throw you
Darley.
off. Darley?
Oh, let's go with the last one.
Fire, walk with me.
That's 2 points for Darley. And you could just put a nail in Gina's coffin
you don't
right now.
No.
I said could.
Fern Gully or Twin Peaks, Darley?
Fern Gully.
All right. What was Fern Gully, the movie's release name, in Japan? Translated.
Okay.
Is it 1, Green Gully? Is it 2, Mount Warning? Is it 3, Honey, I Shrunk the Teenager and Now I'm Dating Him? Or is it 4? Or is it 4, The Last Rainforest, because apparently none of the other rainforests survived the early 90s?
Oh. Let's go with number 1.
Green Gully? Correct.
And you win the game just like that. Wham, bam.
Wow.
Thank you, Darley.
You wiped the floor
Thank
with
you,
me,
ma'am.
Darley.
Nicely done.
Fern Gully trivia.
That's gnarly, Darley.
Why are we doing Fern Gully?
It opened
Oh,
on this
okay.
day. You were away.
It
so.
didn't matter to Darley. Darley, you fair and square got these tickets to the Things Can Only Get Better tour.
Hang on the line, Darley.
Yay.
We'll tell you how to get those tickets.
I've got to go. I think Mrs. Zola's about to take the cobbler out of the oven.
Oh, well. All right. Big Boy News and Opinioendo now brought to you by...
Get your pet's teeth cleaned at Trilogy Vet Center in Sandy. Mention Radio from Hell, save $50. Learn more at trilogyvetsandy.com.
And don't forget...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
A letter signed by more than 1,000 writers, actors, and directors said Paramount's deal for Warner Brothers Discovery would harm Hollywood already distressed entertainment industry.
I agree. Yep.
They say the letter, which was signed by well-known performers and directors, including Bryan Cranston, Joaquin Phoenix, Tiffany Haddish, Lily Gladstone, Yorgos Lanthimos, warning that merging 2 of Hollywood's major studios will result in fewer opportunities for creators, fewer jobs across the production ecosystem, higher costs, and less choice for audiences in the United States and around the world. Quote,
and they're going to ruin Star Trek.
Quote, we have witnessed a steep decline in the number of films produced and released alongside a narrowing of the kinds of stories that are financed and distributed. Increasingly, a small number of powerful entities determine what gets made and on what terms, leaving audiences and creators, independent businesses with fewer viable paths to sustain their work. This letter comes months after Paramount and its chief executive, David Ellison, prevailed against Netflix to acquire Warner Bros. Discovery for $111 billion. Ellison has said that the deal will be good for the creative community, pledging to release at least 30 movies in theaters annually and invest in both studios.
And billionaires would never lie.
He's also argued that a deal with Netflix would have created a subscription streaming behemoth twice the size of its nearest competitor. Excuse me. There we go. In a move that many saw as a step toward gender equality, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints recently announced that women could now serve in Sunday school presidencies, a position that has traditionally been filled by men. The news, though, came with a caveat. If a woman were named as president, her 2 counselors would also have to be women. Same with men. That element caused much consternation at a change that might have brought unalloyed delight. So was this a big stride or simply a little step? What are the implications, if any, for the global faith? some lightly edited excerpts from the Salt Lake Tribune's Mormon Land podcast with Emily Jensen, web editor for Dialogue, a journal of Mormon thought, and LaShawn Williams, a clinical social worker in Orem with private practice and current president of the Mormon Mental Health Association. They discuss that and other women-friendly steps in the church. There are a lot of people. These people are saying, these experts, I guess you'd call them, are saying a lot of people are delighted with this. They think it's amazing. And then there are some people who are not so excited about it because they think the church is becoming too woke and feminist. And those are bad words. That's interesting, isn't it?
That's people who haven't been to church in a while.
It was an incredibly emotional day for hundreds of people gathered for a celebration of life on Saturday to honor 17-year-old Eva Olivares and 15-year-old Xander Hover. On April 2nd, Olivares was driving Hover and 15-year-old Corey Wayman along a highway in Juab County when the truck lost control, ran off the road, causing it to roll multiple times. All three of them not wearing seatbelts. They got ejected, killing Olivares and Hover and leaving Mr. Wayman critically injured. Songs, prayers, and speeches could be heard coming from the church, with loved ones sharing beautiful memories and stories about what each child was like. The whole hundreds of people in Draper is where this was held. Hundreds of people came to pay their respects and celebrate these young people who died in that accident. Let's see. Eric Swalwell. Let's talk about him for a little bit. Democrat Eric Swalwell, representative in the U.S. Congress, has abruptly exited the race of California governor, left his rivals scrambling to lock down his former supporters in a crowded contest with no clear leader, injecting more turmoil into the campaign to lead the nation's most populous state. Swalwell's decision to suspend his campaign followed allegations that he sexually assaulted a woman twice, including when she worked for him. Those allegations were published in the San Francisco Chronicle on Friday. While pulling out of the race, he remained defiant in a post on the social platform X, saying, "I will fight the serious, false allegations that have been made, but that's my fight, not the campaign's." For rival candidates in a wide-open race, the key issue is where Swalwell's supporters will go. He was among the most prominent Democrats in the contest, with mail ballots scheduled to go to voters in early May in advance of the June 2nd primary election.
Who else is? I know
Katie Porter.
but who else?
Katie Porter, one of the leading Democrats, posted a line from a San Francisco Chronicle column on X. Democrats can pull victory from the jaws of defeat by coalescing. Billionaire hedge fund manager turned liberal activist Tom Steyer said he secured the support of Representative Jared Huffman, a Democrat from San Francisco. So I think Katie Porter's about the only one we've really heard of in this race.
She'd be excellent.
Yeah, she seems pretty good.
Yeah.
As there are also now calls for Swalwell to resign from the Congress of the United States.
Well,
Don't know if he'll do it or not.
Well, he's a Democrat, so he probably will have to. If he's a Republican, then it'd be fine.
No, the guy who bullied that poor woman who was having an affair with, he's still...
She set herself on fire.
He's still in.
The government agency that keeps a list of draft-eligible men will begin automatically registering names later this year, abandoning a decade-old requirement that they register themselves.
When Bill was talking about in the Boner candidates about getting your toe in, this is getting your toe in for mandatory service.
And what this says to me is that they already know who you are.
Sure.
They know everything about you.
Oh,
Why can't we get registered to vote when you turn 18?
Mm-hmm.
The Selective Service System, an executive branch agency that's separate from the Defense Department, has required men ages 18 to 25 who are eligible to be drafted to register with the government. Since 1980, failure to do so is a felony. But government officials, bracing for what experts say are potential confrontations with China or Russia, while military recruiting has slumped, plan to comb other federal databases to bolster the list. The change is drawing renewed attention as the U.S. war with Iran unfolds and sows questions about what if it might be a prelude to actually drafting people. It probably is. Let's see what else.
I thought Hillary was going to do that. That's what Trump said on the campaign trail.
Authorities are warning parents about a dangerous social media trend known as the Benadryl Challenge. I don't know. Lieutenant Kevin Loki with the Virginia Police Department said they are aware of cases in which teens reportedly took more of the recommended dosage of the allergy medication in an effort to get high and stay awake.
Stay awake? Benadryl?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah. It does keep some people
Benadryl
awake.
makes me sleepy.
We have seen a couple. Fortunately, none of them were fatal, but they did require medical attention and hospitalization. The challenge involves taking excessive amounts of Benadryl, which can lead to serious health complications. Loki said the trend highlights the importance of parents staying involved in their children's online activity. Donald Trump limping down the stairs of Air Force One. Some people said, look, you can even see his cankles. They're enormous. A clear sign that he's not well. Trump has always denied suffering from any health issues. He attended the UFC event with Vice President J.D. Vance, and that didn't go well either because people booed, and there were reports of people throwing things as well.
Yep.
His popularity is about as low as it can go. And finally, this story. For the price of a dinner in Paris, somebody's going to walk away with a Picasso valued at more than $1 million.
What?
The one Picasso for €100 raffle offers entrants the chance to take home the artist's 1941 Tête de Femme, the head of the woman. The picture, or the price of a ticket, as the name of the contest suggests, €100 or about $116. A total of 120,000 tickets are available for the drawing on April 14th. Proceeds will be donated to the Alzheimer's Research Foundation, which supports clinical research into the disease across Europe. This is the third edition of the campaign. The first one Picasso for €100 was held in 2013, with funds donated to the preservation of a historic city in southern Lebanon. A second edition supported clean water and hygiene programs during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Oliver Widmer Picasso, grandson of the legendary Spanish artist, told CNN's Paula Newton that his grandfather created Tête de Femme in the same studio where he painted his masterpiece, Guernica. He said he believed that the work is being undervalued. It's worth much more than $1 million, so it will be a really big prize. Picassos have fetched staggering sums at auctions in the past. La Femme d'Alger sold for more than $179 million in 2015.
Wow.
So this is a pretty cool way to raise money.
Yeah, I like it.
The family, I guess the family
What's wrong
has control of it.
What's wrong with that lady?
Their nose is in the wrong place.
Her nose is where her cheek should be.
I don't get it. Call that ort?
Ort?
That ain't ort.
It's all screwed up.
That painting is only about 15 inches tall and 10 inches wide. The woman's expression is painted in different shades of gray and intentionally distorted in Picasso's signature Cubist style. So there you go.
All right.
Widmer Picasso, the relative, said that a friend of his came up with the idea of one Picasso for €100 initiative. So,
it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Sports weather traffic.
Well, we talked a little bit earlier about the Masters Champions Dinner.
Yes.
The Masters, famously referred to as the tradition unlike any other, but perhaps most exclusive tradition of them all, is the Champions Dinner, which is served in honor of the tournament's defending champion, who also curates the menu. And Bill read the menu for Rory McIlroy's Champions Dinner, but I have a bunch of other ones here. I thought it might be fun to see which dinner you would like the most. Last year, Scotty Scheffler had firecracker shrimp.
Oh, he really battled McIlroy this year, didn't he? Yeah.
Cheeseburger sliders, meatball and ravioli bites, Texas chili, wood-fired cowboy ribeye, blackened redfish, and an excellent dessert choice, the warm chocolate chip skillet cookie. I'm a big fan of the warm.
All that sounds good.
That black and red fish is fine, but I prefer really red and black fish.
Let's see who else we have. To honor Japan's first champion, Matsuyama, I think is how you say his name. He had sushi,
Well, gee.
Assorted sushi, sashimi, nigiri, dashi broth, miso glazed black cod, and Japanese strawberry shortcake. Is strawberry shortcake a Japanese dessert?
Well, it is if you put the word Japanese in front of it. Yes.
Here, you'll like this one. This is Dustin Johns, who won in 2021. He had pigs in a blanket.
Yeah.
Lobster and corn fritters.
In blankets?
In blankets. Caesar salad. Mashed taters. Filet mignon. Miso marinated sea bass. Peach cobbler. Oh, there you go. Peach cobbler with ice cream. That sounds good.
All right. Weather?
Weather is chilly. Only going to have a high of 59 today with a chance of showers. About a 40% chance of showers mainly after 3 p.m. Partly sunny with a high near 59. Overnight low, 38. Another chance of showers tomorrow. A little less than today. Only a 30% chance tomorrow. Traffic, let me refresh this, see if anything new has happened. We've had a pretty good commute. I know there's some people still making their way back from spring break. So traffic not quite as heavy today as it usually is on a Monday. Crash westbound SR 201, 32nd West. The exit ramp left lane blocked there. Southbound Bangor Highway, 2nd West in Draper. And I don't think anybody's sent anything in. Nope, but you certainly can if you see something at 33986. Is your AC ready for the next heat wave? Get the X96 special on a 20-point tune-up and free whole home HVAC plumbing assessment from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. Go to larsonhvac.com/X96.
Thank you very much. We will take a break. We'll be back after these messages with some geek news for you, and then the Boner recap game coming up just after 9 o'clock. Stand by for all of that.
Exactly.
Hi.
We're cheersing, aren't we?
I think we ought to cheer.
Look at this guy.
What
Finger guns. It's my thing.
Oh, yeah. East Coast.
How about we do this?
What's
Oh,
that?
you.
Oh, Utes. How about we do that?
Come on. How about Go X96, Radio from Hell? Because that's what we're here for.
Have you heard of it?
Here at what do they call it? The Red Zone.
The Ken Garf.
Yes. Ken Garf Red
right
Zone.
there.
And we're awaiting our guests.
How's it going?
Are we on?
Yep, yes. Cheers.
Gina, where are you going? That is stanchioned off.
I can fit right through you. I just want to go touch them.
Do you want to go touch the what?
I want to go touch the turf.
You want to go touch the turf? I think you need to come back here, ma'am. Gina, I think it's time to come back here. Don't make me chase you.
What do you think of this place, huh? Vanguard University Club. This is Morgan. As well, of course, with Radio from Hell, Carrie, Bill, and Gina. I think they're
want to trade mac and cheese for the meatball? Because you don't like that and I don't like that.
Okay, you know that's got fish eggs on it.
Well, I'm not trading you anything.
As many people know, I don't believe in eating meatballs. Bald meat is not something I like or want or... So I'm not sure what I should do with this.
Smash it.
Plus it's got fish eggs on it.
No.
But
Squish it.
I think what I'll do is, okay, squish it.
Squish it.
And will that make it ethical that I can do it?
Yes. It's a patty. It's now a patty.
That's right, there we go. It's now a small meatloaf. All right. If people want to ask questions, we can ask.
So Bill, sometimes people buy wine in stores.
All right. Let's see. Is this sponsored, Gina?
Yes, it sure is. It's our friends at Cabin Fever, locally owned and operated since 1982. It's in Trolley Square, kind of on the south side by where Weller Books is. So it's moved if you haven't been there in a while. It's still there, just moved. And it's still so much more than a card store.
Oh, what you said a mouthful there, sister.
Great place. Funny stuff in there.
Novelties.
Yeah. All right. Got a couple of things for you to waste your time at work, because you don't work at work. Feast your eyes on the ferocious trailer for John Bernthal's Marvel TV special, co-written by John Bernthal, actually. The Punisher, One Last Kill. Dropping a week after the conclusion of Daredevil Born Again, second season. Bernthal's been playing this character for quite some time. Well, since 2016, actually. He was in Daredevil Season 2 on Netflix. Then he got 2 seasons of his own show. And then he's going to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day as the Punisher. And not much is known about One Last Kill, but the trailer suggests that he'll be, doing what he does.
He's going to kill somebody.
He's going to punish somebody.
That will be on May 12th on Disney Plus. So if you're a fan of the Punisher, there you can go and watch that.
So who else played the Punisher? Did
Thomas Jane,
Dolph
Lundgren,
yeah. Thomas Jane, and Ray Winstone, who was my favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Although Bernthal is right up there. Although I notice that Bernthal tends to. I can do an impression of him.
Okay.
Is that what you think, Red? Is that what you think? Whenever he ad libs.
Yeah.
If there's an ad lib coming, that's what he does. Yeah. All right. Another trailer for you to watch. This one will bring back some memories for a certain generation.
Guess who? It's your old pal, the Crypt Keeper. Did you miss me, my horror-hungry humans? Of course you did. At long last, the crypt is open, and my entire Crawley collection of terror tales has been resurrected, uncensored by our delightfully demented fiends at Shudder. All 7 seasons exhumed and ready to shock. A drop-dead guest list of pretty faces.
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to talk about. Now, it's been hard to find on streaming, Tales from the Crypt. But now the show originally ran from 1989 to 1996 on HBO.
And there were some good ones.
Yeah.
And it was based on an old EC Comics series from the 1950s.
From the crypt.
But
finally screaming.
But the reason this is interesting to me is I didn't realize how many famous people were involved in this show. Here's some of the stars. Okay.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, Demi Moore, Michael J. Fox, Catherine O'Hara, Christopher Reeve, Kyle MacLachlan, Joe Pantoliano, Patricia Arquette, Ewan McGregor, Steve Buscemi, Martin Sheen, Joe Pesci, Tim Curry.
Wow.
Directors. Robert Zemeckis, Toby Hooper, William Friedkin, Mary Lambert, Fred Decker, Richard Donner, Walter Hill, all directed
I had no
episodes.
idea.
Yeah, me neither. But anyway, Tales from the Crypt, the first season will arrive on May 1st. The rest will drop every Friday through June 12th. So
Those are kind of fun.
yeah, it's kind of fun to go back and take a look. Now, Brad Bird is a filmmaker. He made some really good movies. The Iron Giant, The Incredibles, Ratatouille. So when Brad Bird makes a movie, especially an animated movie,
he knows what he's doing.
yeah, you want to see it. This is one he's been working on for 30 years.
What?
Yeah. It's called Ray Gun. And he says the film is a blend of sci-fi classic detective movies from the 40s. It's Maltese Falcon meets Buck Rogers. I've been a fan of both these sorts of genres, and blending them together seemed like fun. There's a big chunk of people who don't watch animation. That's a group I'm anxious to persuade because it's an amazing art form. It's way too limited in people's minds. Animation as a medium is too interesting to limit to what kind of stories can be told. But you got Sam Rockwell right there as Ray Gunn, and the green guy next to him, Tom Waits.
I can't tell what that is.
It's a little alien, but it's
just his voice.
Voiced by Tom Waits.
Okay.
Ira is the character's name. And what it is Ray Gunn, private eye, alternate future as seen from 1939, who gets into a case involving aliens, murder, and a multimedia star named Venus Nova, voiced by Scarlett Johansson.
And this is animated.
This will be animated, yes.
Sort of a realistic style.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Let's see. Now, they're down in Atlanta working on the new Superman sequel.
Okay.
James Gunn is casting, and one of the characters that he is putting in is a character named Maxima. Now, Maxima, it says here, was created by Roger Stern and George Perez. Action Comics number 645 back in 1989. She's an alien queen who has been both antagonist and potential love interest for Superman. So that's going to be one of the villains. Now, according to the Hollywood Reporter, the four actresses that have been trying out for it is Adria Arjona, whom you would know from Andor. That's Bix from Andor.
She's good, yeah.
She's good. I would rather her be Wonder Woman, though.
I could see that, too.
Eva De Dominici, Sidney Chandler, and Grace Van Patten are all trying out. Now, Sidney Chandler, you'll recognize from Alien Earth. She's the girl android.
Mm-hmm.
But so anyway, there you go. That's going to be one of the characters, along with Brainiac and Lex Luthor and Superman teaming up to fight. Now, the thing is, though, is that Maxima, Superman, they were kind of involved for a bit.
Oh, really?
So a little bit of a little jealousy for.
Okay.
They're finally getting around to making a Metal Gear Solid movie based on the game, and it's a shoot 'em up game, so that should be interesting. If you're a Metal Gear Solid fan, you will find that interesting. And finally, yes, we're getting another Chucky movie.
Of course.
Oh, Ed, are you listening?
Ed Brass, are you listening? We're getting Child's Play number 8. It's in production. We'll see.
So the nurse on the Pit,
yes,
the one with the ankle monitor, remember her? That's Brad Dourif's daughter, and I don't think my wife claims she looks a lot like Brad Dourif. I don't see it, but I'm looking at that doll. She looks like that doll.
Oh, that's mean.
Well, she does, kind of. I hope it doesn't get back to her, Gina.
No, she listens.
True. Traffic.
Haven't had a report in about a half hour or so, but back then, UDOT was saying crash westbound SR 201 off ramp 32nd West. Also crash southbound Bangor Highway 2nd West in Draper. Nobody sent anything in via text for a little bit, so I think we're probably doing all right out there. You can always text us whatever you're seeing at 33986. Magic the Gathering returns to the world of Arcavios in Secrets of Strixhaven. Discover new cards featuring the 5 schools and uncover the mystical archive spell in every pack. Haster Games has pre-release events on April 17th and 18th.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a break, play a song. After the song, you're going to get the Boner recap game. It's easy to play, easy to win the prize. Winning the prize is just pretty much sitting through the game, but it's easy to play. All you have to do is tell us who won the Boner this morning, and that's easy if you were listening. It's even easier if you cheat. Go to x96.com, click on the box that says Boners, April 13, 2026, and it'll reveal the answer. What is the prize?
The prize is a couple of things. Of course, we have the Radio from Hell chicken bucket.
Filled with a coffee mug, a T-shirt, and a bunch of other stuff.
And a Harmon's gift card. You can go get your own rotisserie chicken at Harmon's.
That's
Thank
nice.
you to Harmon's for that. And win a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. $96 value, includes 20-point AC tune-up service, free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment.
All right, you're going to win that prize. Just tell us who won the Boner this morning. 877-602-9696 is the number to call. Holiday Oil. Anybody?
I don't know.
Anybody?
Nope.
All right. Never mind. I don't have it. I don't think I do. No, I do.
Holiday Oil.
It was in the bottom of my stack, so I thought I didn't have it. Holiday Oil.
It's the one with the clown.
It is. The job. They're having a job fair.
Oh, great.
They are hiring Tuesday, April 14th, 2 to 6 p.m. at the Holiday Oil headquarters, which is 11747 South Lone Peak Parkway in Draper. Or you can apply online, holidayoil.com/careers. Holiday Oil hiring across the valley, hosting the job fair Tuesday, April 14th from 2 to 6 p.m. Walk in, meet the Holiday Oil team, get interviewed right on the spot. Whether you're looking for a summer position or a full-time career, Holiday Oil has something for you. They offer competitive pay. They offer stuff that we don't get.
A lot, actually.
Yeah, flexible scheduling, full-time team members, great benefits, including a 401k with a company match.
Yeah, we don't have that.
We don't get that. Health benefits, discounted gas, free car washes, tuition reimbursement, free gym memberships. Good Lord. Go to holidayoil.com/careers for more information. There you go.
Hi, I'm
Hello, kitties. It's me, your old friend, the bookkeeper. Since this is tax season, I thought you might want to hear a story from the big ledger about filing your taxes. Today's installment concerns the do's and don'ts of claiming deductions. Pay careful attention now, or you may have to pay more later.
Well, Mrs. Johnson, I've looked over your return, and I have a few questions about some of your deductions.
Oh my, is there something wrong?
Well, you've claimed over $9,000 in medical expenses.
That's correct. I have all the receipts right here in this shoebox.
You seem to be in perfect health. Now, some of these procedures seem a bit odd.
Oh?
Spaying.
Yes.
Neutering.
Yes.
Hairball removal.
Yes.
These are services performed on your cat.
Oh yes, I love cats. I have over 30 of them.
You can't claim your pet's medical expenses.
But they're like family to me.
It's not allowed by the IRS.
Well, could I claim them as a home improvement?
How so?
Well, they keep me toasty warm in the winter. They're like portable space heaters.
I don't think so.
Well, they shed a lot.
So?
Their excess fur helps insulate my house. Better R value than the pink fiberglass stuff.
And no.
Can I claim them as my children?
And no. The government would never overlook you being 80 years old with more than 30 dependents, some of whom are named Buffy, Tabby, and Mr. Boots.
Well, I've made sure they all have Social Security numbers.
Well, why didn't you say so? Sign here. You can expect a hefty refund.
Oh, thank you.
Ms. Smith, send in Mr. Thompson, will you?
Oh,
The guy who wants to deduct his dog as a home security system.
okay.
Well, kiddies, it does pay to keep good records after all. Looks like Mrs. Johnson is in for a windfall. If she can avoid an audit by the IRS, that is. Maybe the nice accountant fellow from S&M Block will go to jail for her. Remember to file on time, and if you need any help with those tricky forms, don't hesitate to ask your old friend, the bookkeeper.
Want to do another classic?
Let me go get the stack of CDs.
There's a Radio from Hell Classics. We've kind of shied away from doing many phone bits until we get our phones fixed, because those beeping noises are just driving.
Even though every program expert in the world says we should do phones.
Well, and our program experts tell us, you guys do phones really well. That's why you should do it, a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, I agree. I think we do a really good job at interacting with the audience on the phone. But, you know, it's pretty hard to do when it's going beep.
Yep. Can we get a tin can system set up?
That's been discussed.
Genuinely?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sure.
All it takes is a little, you know.
No, we just
right
have
here.
Yeah, and then we just talk to people out on the street.
Yeah.
You know, they come up to the side of the building and pick up the tin can, and you know, this is how you interact with Radio from Hell.
You're joking, but I kind of love that.
We tried to do something similar to that once. Well, it's not similar, but it was an idea of how to interact with the audience with CB radios. So remember, we got a CB radio and we put it in the studio, and we thought we would contact people on the CB and interact with them over the air while we were on the CB, and I
didn't work.
Nobody ever seemed to. It was past the time that people had CB radios much.
I'd imagine you'd have to keep your hand hovering the censor button a lot for that.
That was the other problem we ran into, is that people were swearing on the CB.
Yeah.
Even though you weren't supposed to, there was no way to stop them.
So what'd you find over there?
Well,
in that dusty stack of wax.
Yeah. How do you feel about Little Tommy Little?
I remember these.
He was a child stand-up comic.
Little Tommy Little, the 3-year-old or 5-year-old stand-up comic. Yeah, I think it introduces him. I think.
Please.
Let's see.
I remember.
Let's see if this works.
And so the guy says, "Never mind that. Some guy in there is throwing out ears of buttered corn." Jeepers, what are you, an audience or an oil painting? But seriously, folks, Wink, our MC here at Zany's, handed me a note before I came out on stage, and it says that someone in the audience is celebrating a special day. Is Stephen Peterson in the audience?
Right here, Sonny.
Well, I got a song to sing for you on your special day. Here we go. Happy poop day to you. You live in a zoo. You look like a monkey and you poop like one too. Poo-poo pee-pee.
That's kind of high concept stuff. High concept stuff. He would always, Tommy Little would always sign off with
that was his line. You know, he always knew he could go to that line to get a laugh.
Pee-pee.
Because it worked in the schoolyard and
it
worked in the clubs too.
It's high concept.
High concept comedy. Yeah.
That's highfalutin stuff there.
You know what I'd like to hear if we dig the casino one we did, the Deseret.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah.
We need to find that one.
Yeah, the Deseret.
The Deseret Inn.
The Deseret Inn Hotel and Casino,
which was a Mormon themed casino,
a gambling casino. Was it in Winnemucca or something?
Yeah. See, the Deseret Inn.
Yeah.
Because there was a desert inn. This was the Deseret.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. That's where my confusion lies.
Did you know that the state of Utah used to be called Deseret?
Yes.
Okay.
I did know that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was. You got another one there?
Well, I could pull out a
what?
yeah.
What is it? Keep me. I hope it's another high concept bit, like
Please, yeah.
Little Tommy Little.
I enjoyed that, but your use of high concept tells a lot about your feelings.
Want to hear Tales from the Grave?
I don't remember Tales from the Grave. So
it was
yes.
just Tales of the Crypt. Tales from the Crypt to parrot.
Sure.
You know, that's
Yeah.
All right. So there'll be a crypt keeper, but it'd be a grave keeper, I guess.
Greetings, children. This is your old friend, the Grave Digger. Today I have a frightening little yarn that has all the ingredients needed to make you shudder. Sex, violence, lawyers, and 3 exploding human heads. This tale is called There She Blows, and we'll take you now to the law offices of Parker, Jameson, and Osborne, attorneys at law.
Mr. Parker?
Mr. Osborne.
Parker, your fly is undone.
Oh? Oh, so it is. I was just having sex with my secretary.
But Mr. Parker, that is so wrong. You're a married man.
I'm aware of that, Osborne, and I don't care. As a matter of fact, I'm going back in for seconds.
Parker, your head is getting bigger. Oh my God! Look at all the blood.
What's all the racket in here?
Parker's head just exploded.
Good Lord, what a mess. Hey, what's Parker clutching in his still twitching hand?
That's the Bonneville specific file. He's been working overtime to make the board of directors look better in...
Moana did meet you in Highland, she says.
In Highland.
In Highland.
All right.
Like that song. Filter.
Yes.
Filter. Are they still? Yeah, they're still out there.
Are they?
Still doing stuff.
Oh.
There was rumored that song was about Kurt Cobain shooting himself. Not so, says one of the guys who wrote it.
Says, shut up, isn't it true?
He said, well, what it was based on was not. It was not particularly any nicer. It's about this unintentional televising of a guy who committed suicide. A guy named Dwyer.
Oh, yeah. That's a famous...
Yeah. What's his name? Bud Dwyer.
Bud
Dwyer.
Yeah.
And his widow got upset and complained to Warner Brothers about the song. And the Filter writer, Patrick, his name is, said, she called the record company, so why are you letting him do this? And they said, well, his name is not mentioned anywhere.
No.
In the song.
Could be about anybody.
Could be about anything, but it's kind of creepy.
Yep.
Now you know what else is kind of creepy?
What?
Giving away prizes just for people who want to recap the boner.
I don't think that's creepy at all. That's a nice thing to do.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Gina thinks it's nice. I think it's creepy, so let's do it. Who do we have there?
Laurel.
Laurel, good morning. What's going on?
Hi, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm awesome. I'm just driving home from dropping my little girls off at school.
Ah, nice. And what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
I am going to try to de-hoard our clothing so that we have some space in the bedroom.
You mean sort of declutter things?
Yeah, it's a good exercise. I need to do that.
Yep. Why do you have so damn many clothes in the bedroom anyway?
It's the girls. It's the girls, and then yeah.
They outgrow stuff.
I think.
And they won't give anything away, and they won't throw anything away. How old are they?
Well, they're 8 and 10, so they hold on to everything.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
You can't. I mean, you can't blame them. They just don't know when they're going to be out on the street.
Well, then they start better putting their stuff away.
There you go. I'm going to throw you out on the street. Listen, Laurel. We're going to do the boner recap here. Pretty easy to do, and then you'll win a fine prize, which is what?
That's a huge prize. It's a Radio from Hell Chicken Bucket, and inside of that we have a Harmon's gift card. You can go get your own rotisserie chicken there from our friends at Harmon's.
Thank you, Harmon's.
Also, free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. A $96 value includes a 20-point AC tune-up service, free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment, larsonhvac.com.
Thank you, Sean Larson. So there you go. That's a pretty nice prize, Laurel. Let's see if you can do this. Did you hear the boner candidates earlier?
I heard the end of them, so I think I have a pretty good idea.
Okay. Boner candidate number 1, don't let them get their foot in the door. This is this whole thing, Senate Bill 153, which Governor Cox signed into law. It was a piece of legislation sponsored by Trevor Lee and John Johnson.
Oh, so I'm sure it's for the good of everyone.
John Johnson, Republican North Ogden, and Trevor Lee, Republican Layton. This is the latest challenge or change to privacy laws, rolling back the withheld option for Utah voters. Previously, you could withhold all of this information. They're going to roll that back unless you fill out a form and state that you have a special reason to do it. They're going to start letting anybody who pays a fee find out about your voting record,
your
things
address.
Like yeah. Let's see. What are some of the other things? Anyway, it's just go to the county clerk office and voteutah.gov and find out about it, and then make sure you can protect your information. Boner candidate number 2, they almost killed him again. 2 women fighting over a casket, the coffin of their shared partner. They didn't realize that they were both his girlfriend until one of them overheard the other one whispering to the coffin that held the deceased man, "Goodbye, my love. I'll always love you." So what are you saying? Well, I was his girlfriend. No, I was his girlfriend.
Wait a minute.
And they got into a fight. Wow. And almost knocked the lid off the coffin. Boner candidate number 3. Well, if you're looking for a story to serve as an example of irony, here you go. This is the manager of Scotland's only alcohol-free bar. And in Scotland, I've met, and that's not going over very well.
Yeah.
Their only alcohol-free bar. He got arrested for being really drunk behind the wheel of his car. There you go. So those were the 3 candidates. Laurel, who was the winner?
I think it was number 1.
You think correctly. Yep, you are a winner, Laurel.
Yep.
Hang on the line for just a second.
You get all that stuff.
Yeah, Katie will tell you what you need to do, and then get to throwing some of those clothes out.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Hang on. There we go.
Just one other quick story from. I have more bigger stories, but I have a quick story.
Okay. Have to be very quick.
It's just quick. I had a massage.
Yeah.
And I've never had this happen before. They had a table that had a boob spot.
Really?
Had a spit. And the lady said, "By the way, this will adjust to your."
We'll have to make it a lot bigger.
Like, this is amazing. Why don't they all have a
so
place
like the
for
thing
your
where you
boobs?
put your face.
So there's the face thing, but then there's the boob thing. So it's comfortable to lie on your belly.
Yeah, I know. I like to go where they have a penis thing. Because it's not comfortable to lie.
Sorry I brought it up. Sorry.
It moved, Jerry. All right. Let's take a break. We'll be back after these with some big boy news and opinioendo. Stand by. SALT mediation.
Our good friend Wade Taylor, he is a divorce lawyer, and he'd be the first person to tell you that can get rather expensive. Being, if you're getting a divorce, it can be rather expensive to hire a divorce lawyer. Well, Wade started thinking about it. He said, let's get a better solution for people, because not everybody needs a divorce lawyer. If you want to get divorced, you can mediate it. Mm-hmm. So he started the SALT Mediation Group, and you don't have to ever go to court. You settle things. You both have to agree.
Yeah.
Both partners have to agree. You sit down with a mediator. You discuss what's equitable. You divide up the property. Then the mediator files all the papers and goes to court, and you don't have to ever do that. And you know what's even better than that? It saves you tons and tons of money. Divorce lawyers are very expensive. You'll end up just paying a lot less. So go to saltmediation.com and schedule a free consultation today.
I have a funny bathroom story.
Okay.
A public bathroom story.
Okay.
And Bill will like this because I tend to attract weirdos in public bathrooms. There was the incident years ago at a truck stop in Panguitch. We won't get into that one. I'll tell you that after. But so I'm going to the Duran Duran show. This is Saturday night, right? So I'm at the Delta Center. There's like 20,000 people. It's sold out. Great show, by the way. But before Duran Duran goes on, I have to use the men's room. So I go and take care of my business. I'm at the sink washing my hands, okay? And I see in the mirror a dude kind of looking at me. And I'm like, oh, he probably knows that I'm Todd Newcomb because, kind of obvious. But I don't think he did. He's like, whoa, you got blue hair, man. It's like a blue Skittle. Yeah, blue Skittle. Yeah, blue Skittle hair. And he's obviously had a couple of beverages, And I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, hey, great. And that was it. And I tell my wife that just happened. And then we go and we watch Duran Duran. So the next night, you're not going to believe this. The next night, it's The Cure. Okay. So we go to the Delta Center again.
Yeah.
And we're seated on a completely mirror opposite side of the arena.
Okay.
Totally different seats. And before The Cure goes on, and go do my thing in the men's room, and I go in there, and I'm at the sink again, and I'm not even kidding you, the same dude, I look in the mirror, and it's the same guy. Whoa, blue Skittle hair, you're here again, woo! And at that point, I high-fived him, we did a one-arm embrace, and I'm like, dude, we gotta hang out. So 2 nights in a row.
So you made a date with a guy in a bathroom is what I'm getting from that.
Apparently I did because of my blue hair. And I'm blue Skittle hair, at least in his book. But that's just the weirdest thing that 2 nights in a row.
It is odd.
Different crowd of people. I mean, a lot of people were there for both shows, but God, that was just bizarre.
I'm surprised he didn't know who you are.
I almost thought of saying,
don't you know who I am?
I was going to say, the Bill already. But
he would have said,
and then
he would have said, well, you're Bill Allred.
Yes, and I would have totally owned that. And there were more people that I recognized. I bumped into our buddy Dallin Weeks from I Don't Know How, But They Found Me.
Oh, Dallin was there.
Yeah, he was there with his teenage daughter.
Really?
She was seeing The Cure for the first time, and I thought that was cute.
My offspring went as well and bought a Cure tour T-shirt.
Yes,
and has been wearing it around town, and practically everywhere they go with my wife, they say, "Hey, you went to The Cure? How was it?" Everybody loves The Cure.
And it was a young, you had for The Cure. There were more young people there than Duran Duran by far. We were seated next to a couple of teenage girls, and I kind of leaned over, like, "Hey, have you ever seen The Cure before?" No, we're new fans. And it was adorable because they knew all the songs. They were singing along to all of them, even the deep stuff that The Cure played.
Yeah.
And they just had a great time. And I leaned over to one of them because it was when Robert was dancing around during Close to Me. And I said, I just love it when he dances because it's cute, the way Robert awkwardly dances. And she's like, oh, I know. He dances like my Nana.
Wait
a minute.
Where's the same makeup?
Wait a minute.
Well?
Who said that? Who said that to you?
That was the teenagers sitting next to us.
Well, that might have been my offspring because they said to me, Robert Smith dances just like Nana.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my wife's mother. He does this kind of.
Well, all right. You'll have to compare notes.
Show me some photos.
Compare notes later.
Okay.
All right.
I remember that episode of the Flintstones.
It's kind of disturbing. Yeah. 9:22 right now. Time for Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium presents Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to Yellowstone National Park. An epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
Well, I remember when Donald Trump talked about winning, how we're going to get tired of winning so much.
So much winning.
There'll be so much winning, you'll be tired of winning. A federal judge today has dismissed Trump's $10 billion defamation lawsuit against the publisher of the Wall Street Journal over its report of his lewd birthday greeting to sex offender Jeffrey Epstein.
Because it
happened. It was real.
You can't sue for something if it happened.
And so he's lost again. Judge Darren Gales in the U.S. District Court of the Southern District of Florida said in his decision that Trump had not plausibly alleged that the journal published the article with actual malice, meaning that it knew what it was publishing was false or had acted with reckless disregard as to its accuracy. He dismissed the complaint without prejudice, allowing Trump to bring the same claim again if he wants to. A spokesman for Trump's legal team said in a statement that Donald Trump would refile this powerhouse lawsuit.
I don't think so. I think it will quietly go away.
Trump's lawsuit centered on an article published on July 17th with the headline, Jeffrey Epstein's friends sent him bawdy letters from a 50th birthday album. It described a letter that appeared to be from Donald Trump in a 2003 birthday album compiled for Jeffrey Epstein. The article said the letter had a drawing of a naked woman on it with Donald Trump's signature below her waist and a message that read, Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret.
Mom, I want a vape.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie maintained its top position at North American theaters, earning $69 million during its second weekend. The sequel has accumulated $308 million domestically, $629 million worldwide after 12 days in release, cementing its spot as the year's highest-grossing film. Project Hail Mary was in second place with 24.5. This is the fourth weekend it's been out, and I was at a theater yesterday afternoon to see it, and the theater was full.
Yep.
It's one that's
doing well.
getting repeat visitors.
Yeah.
Again, it's another feel good. Everything's crummy. This makes me feel good.
The drama claimed third position. I'm not even sure what that is.
Oh yeah, that's the Robert Pattinson Zendaya
R-rated film.
Yeah, they're getting married and then they tell secrets about.
Oh
their
yeah,
past.
yeah. You and Me in Tuscany.
Oh, I
Regé Jean Page.
Oh. It's Regé Jean Page in Tuscany with his shirt off. Are you kidding me?
I saw a preview for a movie. I went to the Hail Mary yesterday, and there was a preview for a movie which I cannot understand why I thought it was so funny, and I'd almost like to see it. It's called Animal Farm, and it's talking sheep and goats, and
It's that Angel Studios, Bill.
is it really?
Well, they're distributing it.
The preview I thought was really, it's stupid, but it was quite funny. I thought they did a really nice job with it. So I don't know. Yeah, they're distributing. Who?
It's Gollum.
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis is a producer, and Seth Rogen is a voice.
It's live.
It's loosely based on George Orwell's.
Yeah. Live action.
No, cartoon.
It's with by that I mean the sheep they're not
They're
cartoons.
anthropomorphic?
They are anthropomorphic. It's like sheep really talking, like in Babe and that sort of thing.
Not the trailer I saw, but must be a new one.
Yeah, it's when Subway offers us free foot-long sandwiches for a week, you might as well take advantage of that, huh? Subway is back at it with this time a free foot-long hot dog, a free foot-long sandwich. I thought when it said free footlongs, I immediately thought hot dogs.
That's what I would think.
And it's not. It's free Subway
Foot-long
sandwiches.
sandwich.
So I don't care that much. If it was a free foot-long hot dog, I'd be there in a second. Daniel's Gourmet Meats in Bozeman, Montana. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Bless you. Has launched what may be Montana's first 24-hour meat vending machine, offering fresh cuts of meat around the clock. Third-generation butcher Austin Daniels installed the touchscreen device 2 weeks ago outside of his Northeast Bozeman shop, which has operated for 10 years using family recipes spanning 3 generations. The refrigerated machine stocks daily fresh products including bratwurst, jerky, meat sticks, bacon, and various cuts of steak, with items like bacon priced at $10.99. That seems a lot. How much is bacon these days? I don't know. I haven't shopped for a while. The unit features its own compressor, condenser, and temperature sensors to maintain freshness. Anybody out there know what the going price of bacon is?
I should know.
$10.90. Well, you don't shop for that stuff. Your husband does. Daniels explained the concept targets customers seeking meat after 6 p.m., closing hours, and Sunday closures. We're closed Sunday, so it's a great opportunity for our fishermen and skiers and avid outdoorsmen to come in before or after hours. That was the design, and people are getting pretty pumped about it, he said. I guess it's a good idea.
So, Bill, I think you're confused. The sheep detectives
That's not Animal Farm?
No.
That's different.
Oh,
Sheep
it's different?
Detectives is Hugh Jackman.
Right, he's in it
Is
at the
murdered,
beginning. Yeah,
and
he's
then
getting
the
murdered.
sheep
Yeah.
try to solve the murder.
Yeah.
Animal Farm is an animated
It
one
is.
that Andy Serkis is.
Oh, okay.
doing.
So what's the
Sheep Detectives is their human gets murdered and the sheep are the detective.
Yeah, you see why I thought it was Animal
Yeah, I
Farm.
can see why.
Well, because as I was walking out of the theater, I saw out of the corner of my eye a poster
Farm.
that said Animal Farm.
You know, and the sheep
which I didn't really
detectives
read.
are like real.
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
animated.
Yeah, they're and I thought it was funny, and I think Hugh Jackman dies right at the beginning.
Yeah, because
he's the murder victim.
He's the murder victim, right?
There was a funny scene where these two, I think it was sheep. They walk up to they're on the grass and they walk up and there's a road and they stop and they look at it and say, "What's that?" "Well, it's not grass." "Well, I don't know what it is. I don't want to step on it. Are you going to step on it?" "I'm not going to step on it. It's not grass." And then a chicken comes by
Crosses
them
the
and just
road?
walks across the. I thought it was funny. My wife said, "You thought that was funny? That looked so stupid. I couldn't stand it." But I like Dumb and Dumber too, so there you go. Britney Spears. Oh, it's Britney Watch. I should have warned you.
Yes.
Because she's, well, poor Brit. She seemed to be okay after she'd been picked up for the DUI, and they let her go, and she seemed to be leading a normal life after that for a little bit. You know, she was posting dance videos and going out with her kids, doing stuff. Well, she's checked into rehab.
She's doing it before her court date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm having a little bit of an issue here.
Britney Watch, keeping you up to date with all your Britney Spears news.
As one source put it, Britney realizes she has hit rock bottom. Britney has had issues with drugs, in particular with Adderall and alcohol, for years. During her many trips to Mexico, she made it a point to replenish her Adderall supply. Well, who wouldn't? But sources say one part of the reason she's gone to rehab now is because of her pending DUI case. As one source says, she knows strategically this will look good in front of a judge, and she's taking it seriously. Britney was arrested for alleged DUI in Ventura County on March 4. Her sons and others have been strongly supportive of the move. The program is 30 days, but who knows, she could stay longer, one person said. Deep Purple have met their biggest fan, Japanese Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi. This is her all-time favorite
That's
band,
funny.
Deep Purple. Well, I think she's a drummer, yeah. Yeah, she is. Takaichi is a lifelong drummer. She presented Deep Purple's Ian Pace with signed Japanese-made drumsticks ahead of the band's Saturday appearance at the Tokyo Nippon Budokan Arena. "You are my god," Takaichi said through an interpreter. "I can't believe Deep Purple are here. I have the deepest respect for the way you continue to make rock history while embracing new challenges and creating captivating music to this day," she said. Oh, there she is. Boy, Deep Purple are aged.
Yep.
Yep.
Weather?
45 right now, going to get up to a high of 59 today. 40% chance of showers mainly after 3 p.m., partly sunny, high near 59.
Oh, she was a keyboardist in a Deep Purple cover band when she was in high school.
That's hilarious. Another chance of rain tomorrow, only 30% chance tomorrow, it looks like, but we stay pretty cool, it looks like. I'm looking ahead to later in the week. We have chance of snow Thursday, Friday. Aye. That's your weather.
All right. Thank you.
It's often said that people of Utah speak a language all their own. It's a language that's often confusing and even incomprehensible to newcomers here in the Beehive State. So, Radio from Hell presents a handy guide to help everyone understand how the natives speak. It's the Utah Word of the Day, and today's word is...
Well, there's several Utah words in the following conversation. They are line, trine, bean, and sane. You will hear them all in a following conversation between the mayor of Mona, Utah, Don Criddle, and his son Denver. There's trouble brewing in the Criddle household. Let's listen.
Daddy! Daddy, I can't believe this. You was lying to me the whole time. You was lying your head off, wasn't you?
Lying about what, son?
You was lying about running for mayor again. You said you wasn't going to run. You said you was going to stop being mayor and run for Juab County Commissioner.
Well, I wasn't lying about that. I was planning on running for commission. But things change, and I have decided to throw my hat back into the Mayor Mona ring for another term.
What changed? I wanted to go from being the important son of a mayor to the more important son of a county commissioner. Being a commissioner carries a lot more weight than being a mayor. So being the son of a commissioner is lots better, too. So what changed?
Well, son, I seen who was going to run for mayor, and I just couldn't let it happen. I had to oppose him. He would be really bad for Mona.
Who would? Who's running?
It's that former morning radio guy you like. Captain Breakfast is running for mayor, and I can't take the chance that he might win. You know, son, he's a liberal, and I suspect a socialist, and he's maybe even a communist. Not to mention he's also radio scum.
Oh, my heck. Captain Breakfast is trying to be Mayor of Mona? I can't believe it.
It's true. And that sidekick of his, what's his name?
Benny the Egg?
Yeah, that's the one. Benny the Egg. He and that Captain Breakfast, he's his campaign manager.
Well, this is the pickle, ain't it? This is going to rip the Criddle household to pieces.
What are you saying, son? Are you saying what I think you're saying?
I'm going to have to support the Captain Breakfast ticket. Oh. It's time for some new thinking around here, some new, younger blood in Mona. Captain Breakfast for mayor. And I know some stuff about his opponent, meaning you, Daddy, that Captain Breakfast might like to know and use in his campaign.
You are right about one thing, Denver. This is going to make the Criddle family, our life, real rough.
Join us again some other time as we examine how the Utah natives speak with the Utah Word of the Day.
Mm.
$9:36.
You want some more Hawaii chat?
Sure.
So we had a couple of really good meals there.
Did you bring me anything from Hilo Hattie?
I did not.
You didn't go to Hilo Hattie?
I did not.
You can get macadamia nuts there.
One of the meals was at a restaurant called Merriman's, which is kind of a famous Hawaiian, very, very nice, fancy restaurant. And all week, Joe had been saying, I got reservations this night at Merriman's.
Mm-hmm.
And so during the day, some of the days we had stuff together, but other times we all just kind of did our own thing. So we have dinner at 5 o'clock at Merriman's. So we need to be in front of the hotel at 4:30 to leave for that. So I'm standing there, Joe's standing there, Jonesy's standing there. We're all dressed up for a nice, dressy, fancy dinner night.
Mm-hmm.
No Muhammad.
Of course.
No Muhammad.
The prophet wasn't there?
The prophet was not there. Called. No, phone goes right to voicemail. And Joe's like, what do we do? Like, well, we told him. He's not here. Let's just go. We head to the restaurant. But I felt bad. I'm like,
far away or pretty close?
Like a half hour away. It was like a trek.
Did you you didn't walk?
No, we had a car.
Okay.
We had a car. And so we're sitting there at dinner, and about 20 minutes into it, Jonesy gets a text on her phone, and he said, my phone, I got it wet at the hot tub, and it's not working. So not only was it not working to get our calls or call us or know what time it was or anything,
mm-hmm.
when we're like, well, we're at dinner, and he's like, well, I want to come. We're like, well, if you can figure out how to get here. He couldn't do Uber because his phone wasn't working. I still don't know how he made it to dinner, but
You didn't ask?
he's like, I got here. Muhammad's resourceful. I could see him, sticking a thumb out, and I don't know how he got there, but he got there.
So that's what you had for dinner, a pile of stuff? What's that?
This is a different meal.
Oh.
We went to a place called Cipriani's, which is an Italian restaurant.
X96.com/live. It's a pile of something.
So we go to Cipriani's, and the lovely proprietor, Claudia, like straight from Italy woman, thick accent.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how you go to restaurants and they say, are there any allergies or preferences? Which I appreciate when they ask that because
you're like, I'm an Italian and I don't like anything that Italians love.
Because my cheese thing is not an allergy, it's a preference.
Mm-hmm.
And I said I don't eat cheese. Now she took that to mean that I was vegan.
Ah.
And she said, "Oh," and she gestures across the restaurant. And she said, "Do you know the black-eyed peas?" And at first I was thinking she's
Gonna
she's
give you
gonna
black-eyed
me
peas?
a black-eyed pea meal of some kind. No, Will.i.am, who apparently this is his favorite restaurant and lives nearby somewhere.
Really?
Is sitting over in the corner,
And
she gestures toward him and she said, Will.i.am is vegan and I make a special pasta just for him and I will make it for you. Now, in my mind, I'm thinking, I don't want a vegan pasta.
Well,
is that it?
And she said, I will make it just for you. Yes, x96.com/live. And she said, Will.i.am says it's the best pasta he's ever had.
So those are noodles, kind of look thick and twisted.
Thick, twisted pasta noodles. Yeah. It had olives,
carrots,
fried capers, artichoke hearts,
tomato sauce with some minced garlic in there.
Yeah. Will.i.am, thank you for.
Well, did you go over and thank him?
I'm not gonna bother Will.i.am.
I would have. And I also would have asked my son how he got to the damn restaurant. What's wrong with you?
Sometimes Muhammad just takes care of things.
But you can ask him.
I don't think I wanted to know how he got there.
I seriously would have. I would have braved it. I would have said, you know what? And I'll bet he would have gotten a big kick out of it. I want to thank you very much. I just ate the same thing you love, and
you would have
you're
gone
right.
up to Will.i.am.
Yes, absolutely. And I think he probably would have been gracious. And
I ate Will.i.am's. But have you ever been intimidated by like a waitress or someone that owns a restaurant when they're like, "No, this is what you're having. I am bringing you this thing. You did not select it. I am bringing you this."
Well, I can see why you would be intimidated by that. The rest of us would be like, "Oh, this might be interesting."
But I'm so grateful for. I was like, this is wonderful.
When I went to Costa Rica, there was this restaurant that a guy recommended. It was up in the Mount Arenal area, and he said, "You go there, and there is no menu." He comes out and talks with everyone and decides what he's going to make each person based on how he feels about you.
Oh, that's great.
And so that's what we. And I don't remember what I had. I remember it being good, but he'd come. You know what I'm going to make for you. He was also a huge. He loved marijuana. He had a big pot shirt on and wanted to talk about marijuana a lot too. But he was a German guy, and he was fascinating, and he made good food.
I had Will.i.am's pasta.
Write him at least.
At least, yeah.
Was he by himself?
Yes.
Oh, that would be perfect.
No, but see, then I feel like people get bothered. I don't want to bother anybody.
You just, as you're leaving, you walk by and you go, "Had your noodle dish."
It was great.
Excellent.
I would have gone, and he probably would have said,
and that would have been,
"Why don't you have a seat and we'll share a glass of wine?"
Now, your assignment is to find out how Muhammad got to the restaurant.
Yeah.
My guess is he hitchhiked. which means he hitchhiked without a phone that he could use.
This is what I'm saying. And he didn't call Uber because his phone was broken.
Exactly.
Now, he may have gotten someone else to call Uber for him.
Oh,
or he could, maybe he talked to the concierge and
maybe.
said, is there a way you can get me a ride?
I just love that he just figures things out. He just does. He just...
And don't you think it would be helpful to you if when you ask him that and you go, if I'm ever in that situation, maybe I could do that.
No, because if I were in that situation, I would have gone, well, I guess I'm not going to dinner. I would have just stayed put.
And you never would have seen Will I Am and had a chance to talk to him, which you also blew.
I don't know. That kid's got so much energy, he probably just ran there.
Yeah.
Could be.
Now, speaking of dinner.
Yes.
This is a new thing that Sue and I are doing.
Okay.
We have found that if we make plans for dinner,
okay,
as the day starts to go on and we get comfy at home, we're like, maybe we don't.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't go. So what we've decided to start doing is late lunch.
I like a late lunch.
Well, late lunch.
That's great. Today is pay attention to lunch day.
Pay attention to
I am a big fan of late lunch.
Late lunch is the thing. Now we just need more restaurants to be open a little bit later.
Mm-hmm. That like 3:30? Like
1:32. 2-ish.
Okay.
Late lunch. That's the key.
Yeah, it's National Make Lunch Count Day.
And then if you eat enough,
That's
usually
it.
you just have a snack or something before you go to bed.
I would be perfectly fine with that schedule.
Because we went over to this place here in North Salt Lake. It's spelled Coyote, but with a K. But it's a Japanese place. And we had noodles and ribs and got a highball, and it was fabulous. And I wasn't hungry the rest of the day.
I can get behind this.
Yeah, get behind the late lunch idea.
So we had dim sum at noon and ate a lot of dim sum. For an hour and a half, we ate dim sum.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really need much for dinner after that.
Yeah. All right. Let's take a break. We will be back after some messages and a song. Stand by for that. UtahAdvocates.com.
The advocates are personal injury attorneys, and they are really, really good at what they do. Oh, they're good. And we know that from personal, sort of adjacent personal.
We know people like Katie who have used them, and it's because Katie's been injured in an accident that wasn't her fault.
A couple of times.
Yeah.
And I don't think they gave Katie really special treatment. They just did what they do for everybody. The advocates will help you. If they take your case, they say, oh, yeah, you got a case here. They don't charge you any money for the phone call that you make. They don't charge you any money along the way. None of that. They just take some of the settlement that they'll get you. And believe me, they will get you a settlement. So the number to call if you've been in an accident, doesn't have to be a car accident, it could be slip and fall, dog bite, that kind of thing, 801-355-5550, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you want to chat with them online, you go to UtahAdvocates.com.
Hello, kiddies. It's me, your old friend, the bookkeeper. I'm here to help you with your taxes. Today, we're going to hear a tale from the old ledger which should simplify on how to fill out those pesky forms. Pay close attention now, so you won't have to pay even more later.
You can come on in now, Mr. Irvine.
Thank you. You can call me Lemar.
Lemar. Okay. My secretary said you had some questions concerning your tax forms?
Well, yeah. There ain't enough places on this here 1040A. I was wondering if there was a special form or maybe a separate schedule I should fill out.
Enough places for what?
My wives.
Oh, you should only list your current wife on your tax forms. Your ex-wife will have to file separately.
Ex-wife? I ain't never been divorced.
You have more than one wife.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. There ain't no place on this here farm to list all my wives. Not to mention the fact they don't leave you enough places to list your children either.
How many wives do you have?
6. But the two youngest haven't turned 18 yet, so I figure I'll list them as dependents.
Oh my. You're going to just have to list your first wife on your 1040, and then we'll file separate forms with the other ones, listing them as single head of household.
Well, now wait one darn minute there, Sonny. No woman of mine is going to claim to be the head of my household. I won't stand for it.
Now, it's only a classification. They won't really be heads of households. I mean, think of it. 5 women with no income and children to claim. You should get quite the refund, Lamar.
Lemar.
That
would be dishonest. I'm a God-fearing man. I couldn't cheat the government like that.
You do know that polygamy is against the law, don't you?
Yeah. Big refund, you say?
Very big.
Where do I sign?
You see, kiddies, everyone can get a refund just so you know which deductions to take. And if you're willing to sit through a very long audit. As for Lamar, prison might be a vacation when you compare it to having 6 wives reminding you to wipe your feet and take out the trash. Well, this is your old friend, the bookkeeper, reminding you that on midnight on April 15th, that is the cutoff.
We know how to have a good time, come show. Colors, bright lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend, let's go!
Here's what Carrie and Bill are doing when they're not on the air in the distant future. The year 2525.
Oh, hello, boys.
Oh, hello there, Chunga. It's about time you showed up.
Sorry. Still got about an hour before airtime, though, boys. Thought maybe I'd change the brine in your pickle vats before we start the show.
Yeah, good idea. Mine's kind of reesty and cloudy. I mean, I can barely see you through the glass. Yeah, and my liquid isn't conducting the electrical impulses I need to blink my eyes.
You guys are amazing. I don't know of any other guys in radio who could have lost their bodies to disease, had their heads preserved in vats through the miracle of cryogenic science, and still go on with the show. I bow in the presence of greatness.
Yeah, and if I still had an ass, you'd be kissing it right now, buddy. Hey, come on, leave the kid alone. All right. He won't change the brine before we have to go on the air if you keep insulting him. Hey, any word on when our audio animatronic bodies are going to be ready, Chunga?
Well, I called Disney and they apologized for the mix-up with the last bodies they sent you boys. But Bill, I thought you looked pretty cool with your head on Little Mermaid body.
I wasn't any better off with that body than I am as just a disembodied head in a pickle vat. Who could walk on that tail? Yeah, the Country Bear Jamboree body they sent me was ridiculous. I think Bill and I are going to be much happier when they send the Chip and Dale bodies. God, ain't technology wonderful? You said it, brother. Only here in the year 2525 could 2 disembodied heads kept alive in pickle vats do a radio show. And still come out to be about number 15 in the ratings.
Do you guys mind if I wait to change your fluid? I gotta go to the head.
The head. Real funny. What a comedian.
What?
Oh, nothing. Hey, watch out. You're jostling my back. Out!
Help, pick me up. I'm going to die.
Hey, now maybe I can get a full-time gig on the Radio from Hell show. I knew someday I'd get ahead.
Get ahead. Now that's funny, Chunga.
Funny.
Where we belong.
All right. Well, it looks like, the Jesus Trump picture that he tweeted at, 3 in the morning?
Yes. Yeah.
He deleted the post.
Finally.
He's
Well-
do you have that still to go there?
He's
Dawson?
deleted it. Apparently, too much backlash from his supporters.
No, I mean I forwarded forward that picture to Katie and Dawson, so they should still have it.
Yeah, they should.
And it's Donald Trump healing the sick as Jesus.
Yeah.
I mean, I just.
Yeah, the evangelicals were finally like, okay, that's
You went
not
too far.
okay.
There it is,
There we go.
x96.com/live. And I haven't had a chance to look and see if that's just something that he put together somehow, or if it really looks like that Naughton artist.
Thing is, though, he can delete it and say, "See, I deleted it," but the internet is forever.
Yeah.
So his followers who love that stuff.
He'll never say, "See, I deleted it," because that's admitting that it was wrong.
That's true.
He will never admit he's done anything wrong.
That is true.
It will it's gone, and you will never hear about it again.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, I just can't fathom that anybody pays any real attention. I mean, thinks he's in any respect genuine or a real politician or a real anything,
He's
cares
a real
about
politician.
Yeah, or that he cares about anything other than himself.
Yeah. He's without compassion and without any. He lacks couth, as they say.
It's worse than that. That's too faint. There's no there. There's no depth. There's no.
And we really haven't talked about the Melania. All of a sudden, she's got to deny that she had anything to do with Jeffrey Epstein
Which
ever.
means something's coming out.
Yeah, and I think it might be that. Let me see, where is that?
I forgot the names.
It's the woman with the modeling.
Yeah.
The model. I've got it here. So, there it is. Her name is Amanda Ungaro.
That's it.
And former Brazilian model and ex-ambassador to the United Nations. Speaking, she's in Rio de Janeiro, and she spent most of her life, or half of her life, in the United States. She got involved with this guy who ran a modeling agency. They had a kid together. Then they split up, and she took she had the kid, the boy, and then he started a custody fight to try and get the kid, and he was his name was Zampoli, and he's the one who allegedly, I guess, introduced Melania to Trump, and he was all tied up with Jeffrey Epstein and all of that.
All the other people involved had to sign NDAs, but she did not. So they're thinking she's going to talk. And tragedy.
Uh-oh.
Sid Croft.
Oh.
As in Sid and Marty?
He must have been 102.
Marty died a while ago.
96.
Right?
96.
Oh, tragedy. Go home and watch Lidsville, the most racist show ever created.
Was it? I never saw
Pretty
it.
Damn racist.
I've seen pictures from it.
I mean, I was a kid at the time. I didn't know. HR puffing stuff then. All right. Let's do the promo and crawl toward the exit, shall we?
Okay.
877-602-9696.
What are you doing?
He's giving out the phone number.
People need it if they want to call in tomorrow for Hello, Yeah, What?
Oh, you mean just anybody can call the show about anything and we'll answer it?
Yep.
That about sums it up.
What are we, insane?
Join the crazy Radio from Hell Tuesday morning here on X96.
Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
I had Will I Am's pasta.
Nick is next.